brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing night chores. I am your brother, Majesty, and of course I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Royalty, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are 876, of course, 926 2178 876 926 8631 and 876 926 7615. It is now 3 minutes after 12. Yeah, 3 minutes after midnight. And before we go to our phone lines, let me give you a few words of encouragement. It is important to understand that you have a choice. You can see others the way you normally see them, or you can choose to see others the way you should see others. Remember that the human being is actually an angel who was given an earth experience visa to basically come to the university called Earth. Now, Earth is the place where you're constantly tested. And to even know the results of your test, you got to be tested again. And every person around you, even those who are disgusting, are merely angels who were sent to test you. So make enemies of no one, because the human being's biggest enemy is actually himself. The way he sees others, the way he perceives life itself. So now, when you choose to see the God in others, you end up finding the God and the good in yourself. I repeat, when you choose to see the good in others, you end up finding the good and also the God in yourself. Once, in a land suffering from drought, severe drought, all the villagers decided to come together and pray for rain. On the day of that great prayer, all the people gathered, hundreds, even thousands of people, but only one little boy came with an umbrella. Obviously, he alone truly had faith. When you throw babies in the air, they laugh because they know you will catch them. That, my friend, is trust. Every night we go to bed without assurance of being alive the next morning, but we will still set alarms to wake up. That is hope. We plan big things for tomorrow, in spite of zero knowledge of the future. That is confidence. We see the people around the world suffering, but still we get married and have children. That is love. You know, once on an old man's shirt, it was written a sentence. I am not 80 years old. I am sweet 16 with 64 years of experience. That is attitude. Live your life to the fullest. Live your life like these 6 stories. Remember, good friends are rare jewels of life. Difficult to find and impossible to replace. Here are 6 important guidelines in life. Number 1, when you are alone, mind your thoughts. Number 2, when you are with friends, mind your tongue. Number 3, when you are angry, mind your temper. Number 4, when you are with a group, mind your behavior. Number 5, when you are in trouble, mind your emotions. Number 6, when God starts blessing you, mind your ego. Moreover, did you know that hugging and cuddling kills depression, relieves anxiety, improves skin, and strengthens the immune system? This is true. Here are some more wise words for you. The journey is short. An elderly woman got on a bus and sat down, and at the next stop, a strong, grumpy young lady climbed up and sat down beside the old woman, hitting her with her numerous bags. When she saw that the elderly woman remained silent, the young woman asked her why she had not complained when she hit her with the bags. The elderly woman replied with a smile, "There's no need to be rude or discuss something so insignificant, as our journey together is so short, because I'm going to get off at the next stop." This answer deserves to be written in gold letters. There is no need to discuss something so insignificant because our journey together is so short. Commentary. Each of us must understand that our time in this world is really short. That darkening it with useless arguments, jealousy, not forgiving others, arrogance, discontentment, and many other bad attitudes are a ridiculous waste of time and energy. Did someone break your heart? Stay calm. The trip is too short. Did someone betray, intimidate, cheat, or humiliate you? Relax. Don't stress. The trip is too short. Did someone insult you without reason? Shake it off, man. Ignore it. The trip is too short. Did a neighbor, your classmates, or superior colleagues make a comment that you didn't like? Take a deep breath. Ignore him or her. Forgive and forget. The trip is too short. Whatever problem someone has brought us, remember that our journey together is too short. No one knows the length of our trip. Nobody. Nobody knows when it will arrive at its stop. Our trip together is too short. Let us appreciate friends, classmates, colleagues, and family members. Let us be humble, respectful, kind, and forgiving. In return, we will be filled with gratitude and joy. After all, our trip together is very short. Share your moments and smile with everyone. Our trip through life is very short. Hence, we have said all that is to say. This anger is a most primitive energy. Anger is actually, and really should be, outdated. There should be no room for anger. The journey through life, my friend, is too short. Here are a few common sense health tips, though. 2 things you should check often: your blood pressure and your blood sugar. 3 things you should reduce to a minimum: salt, sugar, and starch, carbohydrates. 4 things to increase: greens, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. 3 things to forget: your age, your past, and your grudges. 3 things to have: true friends, a loving family, and positive thoughts. 6 acts to stay healthy: fasting, laughing, exercise, walk or cycling, at least 5 to 7 kilometers daily. Keep always physically active and mentally relaxed. Do weight loss. 4 things not to wait for. Don't wait till you are sleepy to sleep. Don't do that. Don't wait until you are tired to rest. Don't wait till your friend is sick to go to see him. Don't wait for problems to pray to God. Take care of yourself. Think positive and be forgiving. Now here's a piece of general knowledge. As a matter of general knowledge, it is very important to note that when you stay up all night, you run the risk of damaging your kidneys. Number 2, to eat cold food, you tend to damage your stomach. Smoking may damage your lungs. Eating fatty foods tend to damage the liver. Eating salty foods tend to damage your heart. Overeating tend to damage your pancreas. Eating seafood indiscriminately all the time, too often, will damage your intestines. Hey, mobile phones and computers will damage your eyes. Not eating breakfast will damage your gallbladder. Eating fruits regularly after meals on a full stomach promotes hair loss. Let's take a look at how emotions harm your body. Anger weakens your liver. Grief weakens your lungs. Worry weakens your stomach. Stress weakens your heart and your brain. And fear weakens your kidneys. Now, the sweetest time of your day is when you pray. Why? Because you're talking to the one who loves you the most. How do we know this? Commentary. It is important to note that the supreme consciousness we refer to as God is not a separate entity from you or anything else around you. It is you. God is your higher self, the purity of your own spirit. Who could love you like the higher you, your original angelic self? Of course, God is Father Time. God is space. God is love. God is circumstance. The universal all. The first cause of all existence. In time, you come to realize that all this is true. Now, let me be clear. It is important to note that God to man and man to God contact is called prayer. Prayer is not something to remind God what your problems are. Prayer serves to remind your problems who God actually is. Remember that happiness keep you sweet. Trials keep you strong. Sorrows keep you human. Failure keep you humble. Success keep you glowing. But only faith keep you going. Sometimes you are not satisfied with your life, while many people in this world are dreaming of living your life. Imagine this. A child on a farm sees a plane fly overhead and he dreams of flying, while a pilot on that plane sees the farmhouse and dreams of returning home. That's life. Enjoy yours. If wealth is the secret to happiness, then the rich should be dancing in the streets. But only poor people, children, do that. If power ensures security, then VIPs should walk unguarded. But those who live simply sleep soundly. If beauty and fame brings ideal relationships, then celebrities should have the best marriages. But hey, they don't. Live simply. Be happy. Walk humbly. And live genuinely. Pray at your astrological prayer time while facing your direction of faith and power. And in good time, all your needs will be given to you. Now let's talk about water. Drinking very cold water is very cold drinks after a meal can lead to cancer. Can you believe this? It is a nice feeling to have a cup of cold water or cold drinks after a meal. However, the cold water or cold drinks will solidify the oily stuff that you have just eaten. It will slow down the digestion. Once this sludge reacts with the acid, it will break down and be absorbed by the intestine faster than the solid food. It will line the intestine. Very soon, this could turn into fats and lead to cancer. It is best to drink hot soup or warm water after a meal. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. It's now 12:30 in Jamaica. Now, we have said that you can call us at 876-926-2178. We've said that you can also get us at 876-926-8631. And now we add that you can also get us at 876-926-7615. Here goes our first customer. Blessed.
Nice.
Greetings. How you do?
I'm good.
Okay, I like that. So how can we help you? You can get a card reading or name reading. It's totally up to you.
I would like a card reading, please.
Okay, let's do it. You ever did it before?
Yes, I've done it before.
How long ago was that?
About 2 years.
Okay, let's do it then. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
8.
Finally.
3.
Good. Now your first card here is called completion. Now if you have any concerns about dying young, don't worry about it. You're going to live to a good age, okay?
Okay.
You're going to complete your journey.
Okay.
So there will be no kind of untimely stoppage. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You have your own house?
No, I don't.
Well, you're going to get that.
I really wish I will.
For sure. Okay?
Okay.
Are you aware that you deserve it?
I am.
And you will get what you deserve.
Okay.
You have another card here, and it's called imagination. It is important to think positive. Okay?
Okay.
So don't have any doubts. Know that you deserve your own home and know that you will get it. Okay?
Okay, I will.
Good. Remember that you've worked very hard in your life.
I do.
And you've helped a lot of people, right?
That's a fact.
So it's only fair that some force, some power that is good will help you too.
Okay.
You have another card here and it's a daughter. You have any children?
No, I don't.
How old you are now?
I'm 48.
Okay. You ever lost any babies?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a young woman who will be like a daughter unto you.
I do. I have my niece.
Well, most likely she's the one, right?
Okay.
There's another card here now called temporary. Now, basically the evidence before me is that if you really had a child,
yes,
you would have had a daughter, right?
Oh, okay.
But it is very plausible to say that it is likely that you would not have survived.
Okay.
The child would have lived, not you.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that.
Okay.
Out of every disappointment stands a blessing.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
There's another card here now, and it's called speed. There's going to be speedy changes in your life for the better.
Oh, that sounds
Have
good.
you traveled yet?
Yes, I went to Canada once.
Where you went? Toronto?
Yes.
How was it?
It was good.
Okay. You went to spring, summer, autumn, winter? What
It was
season
in
you
the
went?
summer. It's summer.
Okay, well,
beginning of summer.
Yeah,
Yes.
Canada is good in the summer, although it can be very hot too, you know.
Yes. It was.
Yes.
Yeah, it got hot after. I went in June, and then it got hot after that.
Okay. Well, you did well. No, you're going to travel again, you know. It may not necessarily be Canada, though.
Okay.
But you're going somewhere.
Okay.
There's another card here now called the Queen of Reflection. Have you ever been married?
No.
Listen, you will be, you know. You will be. Yes. You will be.
Okay.
In a radius of now and the next 6 years. So it can be long before that, but within that space.
Okay.
And there's another young lady who will also be close to you. So in the end, there's going to be 2 young ladies who will be like your own daughters. They will see you as a mother figure. And so when you're old and gray, you don't have to worry. They will be there for you, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So now, do you have any questions?
Well, I'm doing some business with a friend of farming.
Doing some
every
farming with
time.
a friend?
Yes, but sometimes, like whenever the things are supposed to be reaped and so, some things always go wrong and get spoiled or she don't get to look after it and
Mm-hmm.
it's like every time it comes to fruition, something happens.
Okay. But how you get along with that person?
I get along very well with her.
Good. Now remember, there are certain laws in the creation, right?
Yes.
One of the laws is out of every disappointment, there's a subtle blessing, a blessing that you may not see or identify, but it is a blessing anyway.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
It is important. So you two of you plant things?
Yes, well, she has somebody that does it in the country, and, but you plant things, yes.
And then what happens when harvest time comes? What really happens?
I don't know, because, sometimes, like, whenever it's time to reap, you don't get the chance. Something like it gets spoiled in the field, or the person who is to look after it don't do it at the right time, and,
So you're
like
going to have
putting in money and you're not getting...
So you're going to have to assign someone to make sure that things are reaped.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, yes.
So that means that you need a third party.
Okay.
In other words, someone must be there to manage things.
Manage things, yes.
Because
she's not really there either.
So but you're not there now, she's not there.
No.
But that is the problem.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And you may be thinking that maybe someone is tampering with your plan, right?
Well, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Don't think like that.
Okay.
It's not someone tampering with the plan. It is that you're not making sure that the plan is being managed.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So once you have that, it should be all right.
Right.
Okay.
Now, think about the plan. Think about the harvesting, and think about getting someone to make sure that it is reaped on time.
Yes.
And call any number in the range of 10 and 73. Any number between 10 and 73. Give me a
22.
Huh?
22.
22. Why 22?
I don't know. It just came in my head.
Okay. Now, 22 is a dreamer's number. You must be careful not to be caught off balance or off guard. You got to watch everything carefully. Stop daydreaming or kidding yourself. Keep alert. 22 is the official number of ambush.
Okay.
Now, one can be ambushed by negligence,
Okay.
You can be ambushed by neglect. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So clearly you have to have someone to fill that slot.
Okay.
It's not working just the two of you and this other person. There's still another person that needs to be there to make sure that things are reaped.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, think in terms of finding that other person, right? Do you know of any other person that you can assign to do the reaping?
Well, she's the one that mostly does that part of it.
Yes, but she's not there when reaping time comes?
No.
So the timing, something is wrong with her timing?
Yes, that's it. Because she works at it too,
Because she's doing other things, right?
Yes.
So there needs to be someone whose job is to make sure, okay?
Yes.
That you need to work on.
Okay.
You have any other questions?
Well, my mom, she's not doing so well, just
How old is your mother?
She's 60, she's born 56.
56?
Yes, she born 1956.
Does she have any problem with her feet?
Yes, she does.
What's the problem?
Well, she's circulation.
Bad circulation?
Yes.
Does she have any sore?
Well, she have her toe, one of her toes don't look so, it's the nail part of it don't look that.
Has she been tested for diabetes?
She is diabetic.
Okay. So, in these kind of cases, the circulation must be perfect. If not, you find that the foot was rotten from the inside.
Okay.
And then it goes down from there. People end up losing the foot and all that, right?
Okay.
Now, does she drink ice water?
She does.
She does?
Yes, she does.
Well, let her know that she's committing suicide.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Once she's drinking ice water, there will be no hope,
Okay.
She have to stop drinking ice water, stop drinking cold drinks. Because what that is doing, that is closing the arteries, closing the veins so the blood cannot flow. So, she needs to drink 2 cups of very warm water every morning, first thing when she wake up.
Okay.
Before brushing her teeth as well.
Okay.
She needs to resign from drinking anything cold, period. She needs to sprinkle cayenne pepper powder on all her food before she eat it.
Okay. Okay.
The cayenne pepper will search your bloodstream, stop the blood from clotting, and help open back up the arteries so the blood can flow.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That's the deal. If she wants to have another herbal beverage, she can get a herb called mullein.
Mullein.
Yes,
How you spell that?
M-U-L-L-E. Even if you spell it wrong, you'll get it.
Okay, mullein.
Yeah, M-U-L-L-E-I-N.
L-L-E-I-N.
But don't get
Okay.
paranoid about the spelling.
Okay.
Once you use the word, once you pronounce it right, you're going to get it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I don't know of any herb that have a name sounding like that. Mullein.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
She can take like 2 cups of that per day, and it will help in a way that I can't even explain.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
I'll get on that.
You take care of yourself. And one more thing. When is your birthday?
The 9th of April.
What year?
73.
1973?
Yes.
If you're born in 1973, 9th of April, then you are a Bandele person.
Bandele.
In China, they call you an ox.
On what?
An ox, O-X.
Ox?
An ox is a
Okay.
very hard-working cow. It's a
Okay.
white-looking cow with a big hump in his back. They use them to plow land in Africa, in
Okay.
India, and in China, right?
Okay.
The ox people are just like the ox. They're super hardworking. They're workaholics.
Mm.
You like to work?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the ox is that you need to pray at your prayer time
Okay.
because you need to apply for universal help. Okay?
Okay.
And you will get it. But you need to pray at the time when your guardian angel is there for you.
Okay.
So your guardian angel is there at ox hours or Bandele hours, which is 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
It's coming up.
Right. Now, you will find that no matter what country you're in, you will always find yourself wake up at that time.
Yes, I'm always up most time, and if I'm out sleep, I wake up.
It doesn't matter what time you go sleep, you're going to wake up. All ox people wake up at ox hours.
Okay.
But the angels then wake you up to find out what it is you want. What would you like us to do for you? But because religion does not teach that kind of technology, because religion has turned its back on astrology.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, it is important to note that all knowledge is useful. All knowledge. All right?
Okay.
Don't turn your back on any knowledge.
Okay.
Just make sure that whatever you do it for the glory of the Most High God. All right?
I will.
Good. So therefore, you need to know your direction
Yes.
of power and faith. That is north, northeast.
North.
Do you know how to face the north, northeast?
That is. Oh. Facing-
First, you have to establish north. You know how
Yes.
to find the north?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Wake up early one morning. Even if you wake up at 7 o'clock, the sun is still in the east, right?
Yes.
So you're going to face the sun, which is east, and
Yes.
put out your 2 hands like a cross, so you look like a big capital T, right?
Yes.
Wherever your left hand point,
That's
that's
north.
yeah. Wherever your
Left
right hand
hand.
point, that's south, and the west will be back of you, right?
Okay.
So once you find the north, you're good to go, because if you turn about an inch to the right of north, you'll be facing 2 times north, 1 time east.
Okay.
That is north, northeast.
Okay.
So you're going to face the north and then turn about an inch to the right.
An inch to the right.
Yeah. Once you establish
Face
that,
north, turn an inch to the right.
yeah. Once you do that one morning, you don't have to do it again,
Okay.
because you'll know when the late night come, then you'll know where to turn,
Okay.
because you'll already learn that from one
Right.
morning when you did it.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. And based on what you're going through, certain prayers from the Bible may assist you, like Psalm 72
52.
may render you some assistance.
Okay.
Pray Psalm 72 at your prayer time, facing your direction of faith and power, and you will get help that very hour.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You take care now.
Thank you very much.
Blessed.
Okay. Bye-bye.
It's now 12:46 in Jamaica. Let's check line 2. Greetings and good night. Turn off your radio. Greetings. Are you there? That person not listening? Greetings.
Hello?
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Good. How can we help you?
I'm calling for a card reading.
Okay, you ever did it before?
No.
Okay, well, let's do it then. What is your age?
38.
38. When is your birthday?
15th of December.
What year?
82.
1982. Let's take a look at number 15, okay? Because you are in number 15, baby. You know, every number have a power, you know. Listen, your birth date can be a kingmaker. It can make you or it can even break you, right?
Okay.
15 is a favorable number for getting money and favors from others. This number means you could make a good public speaker, one who holds the attention of others. It is a number of magic and strong mystery. People under this number are great natural magicians. You could use prayer or positive thinking to achieve your personal aims, okay?
Okay.
But wait, there's more. You're born in 1982.
Yes.
If you were turned into an animal, you know what kind of animal you actually would be?
A lion.
Ma'am, I know you're very courageous and ferocious and all that, but you wouldn't be a lion, okay? All right?
Okay.
You're not even a Leo, so you don't have the right to that claim, all right?
Okay.
I know you get upset and want to hang up the phone, but you'll actually be a dog.
Okay.
You're born the year of the dog. Okay?
Okay.
But don't be crestfallen. The dog is a wonderful animal. As a matter of fact, a person with the dog personality is basically a very special person because the dogs keep the other types of animals and people together. They claim that the dog is man's best friend, right?
Okay.
So if dog is man's best friend, he can't be woman's enemy. Not true?
No.
Good. The dog people are counselors, extraordinary counselors, a shoulder to cry on. So don't worry, you're in good company, right?
Okay.
So if you're born in 1982, your element is water. So whenever you get really annoyed, you feel depressed, you feel out of sorts, go to the sea or go to a river or just take a shower, okay?
Okay.
Because water is your fixed element based on the year of your birth. But wait, there's more. Your prayer time is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
Between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the night is the perfect time for you to pray. And your direction of faith and power is west-northwest. That means you need to face the west and turn an inch to the right. And you'll be facing your guardian angel.
Okay.
Do you know how to face the west?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Now, in the African world, we don't call you a dog. We would not be so rude. They only do that in China, okay?
Okay.
For the Africans, you are Kamau. You're from the house of Kamau. You are a Kamau woman. What is your age this year? 38?
Yes.
Let's see what we have here. Now, 38 actually is a lucky year for you. But 39 is a negative year. Okay?
Okay.
So if you want to start a business, this is the time to do it. Of course, you may have some difficulties this year, but some good fortune will come your way. Somebody will help you. An opportunity will present itself, and chances for making money is actually quite good. It marks a fortunate time to expand in business, to take long journeys for legal affairs, or to establish yourself securely. It is a time when things come your way, when you receive many gifts, when you win at games of chance, or when the opposite sex will favor you, like men, right? Your fortune cycle lasts about 9 months. It starts about 4 months before your birthday to 4 months afterward. So your luck actually ends around April, right? Because you're born in December, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you see the next year now is a different ball game. That's when you turn 39, right?
Yes.
So you will be in an adverse cycle, also called a cycle of restriction. It marks a period in your life when you will not feel well, when your blood will actually be impure, or when you will be careless and extravagant. It is a bad time to speculate or gamble. And if you're in business, you should not expand, like borrow money from bank and all that, or take on anything new without being sure it is not a wild scheme that will end up in a lawsuit. Others may refuse to cooperate. And some people at that age normally even lose their jobs. So in short, it is a time when you may not be very lucky, and it will be foolish for you to take chances. Thus, you must protect yourself from illusion and disappointments, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, you want to get reading done?
Yes.
Okay. Now, call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
3.
Come again?
3.
Yeah, you said 3 already. Come again. Another one.
6.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
And 7.
Come again. Any number between 1 and 10?
4.
That's it, okay? The first card here is called Energy, suggesting that there's about to be a new beginning in your life. Something new and good is about to happen for you, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever been traveling? Ever?
Yes.
You plan to travel again?
We have changed my mind.
You change your mind?
Yes.
Okay. Well, still something, a better opportunity will come your way. All right?
Okay.
The second card here is called the World, which means that, yes, you will travel again, and you will have a degree of success in your travels, right?
Okay.
There's a card called Well-Being, suggesting that your health is going to improve. Were you sick anytime lately?
Yes. I constantly have some pain at nights that often wake me up.
At nights?
Yes.
What kind of pain you get at nights?
Some numbness and tingling in the foot.
Okay, numbness and tingling in your foot.
Yes.
It can actually come from bad circulation, you know.
Okay.
All right. So, what kind of habits do you have? Do you, look, you need to wake up in the mornings and take a walk.
Okay.
Like 30 minutes walk every morning.
Okay.
You need to make sure you don't drink anything cold.
Okay.
No ice water, no cold drinks, nothing like that, right?
Okay.
It will be helpful for you to drink 2 cups of tea, like soursop leaf tea or any other kind of herbal tea. Or drink 2 cups of very warm water when you wake up.
Okay.
Or possibly after you take your walk, right?
Okay.
It will be helpful too to use cayenne pepper powder in your food. Cayenne pepper is very good to help, very helpful for your circulation, okay?
Okay.
And you can use a lot more garlic in your food.
Okay.
You can grate some garlic and put it in your food just before you eat your food, all right?
Yes.
Especially when you make soups. How often you eat rice?
Daily.
Like every day?
Yes.
But that can lead to diabetes, you know. Rice is a starchy food that can tend to turn into sugar when you eat it.
Okay.
So stop doing that. Eat rice on Sundays, right?
Okay.
I mean, you can't tell a person not to eat rice and peas on Sundays. That would be a crime, right?
Yes.
But certainly during the week, concentrate on having some nice soups, okay?
Okay.
So you have a card here now, and it is the King of Conception. You have a husband or boyfriend, a spouse, a lover?
No.
None of the same?
No.
But it's going to happen because this is the King of Conception, suggesting that you will find your mate, okay?
Okay.
Or he will find you, right? And there's another card here now called instability, which means that your life is a bit unstable at present.
Yeah. So true.
You have to have faith, in the future, okay?
Okay.
You feel depressed sometime?
Yes, I'm so much. It's like I'm trying to start a business, and the more I think I take a step forward, I keep going backward.
Well, if you try to do the right thing at the wrong time, you'll be doing the wrong thing. Everything depends on timing. All right?
Okay.
So take your time. Reality will show you what to do and counsel you as to what to not do. Reality itself.
Okay.
Remember that time and God is the same one, the same universe, and time is the master, God is the master. So everything depends on timing. You have another card here now called regret. Do you find yourself regretting something deeply?
Yes.
What it is you regret?
Lot of personal stuff.
Listen to me. Whatever is done is already done. Regretting is not going to help you. It will stifle your progress. Okay?
Okay.
Now what God don't allow, he hinders, right?
Yes, that's true.
And what God don't hinder, he allows, right?
Yeah.
So God knows best. Whatever has happened has happened. It's already happened. So the only thing you can do now is look forward. And whatever mistakes you make in the past, don't make those same mistakes again. Find some other mistakes you made, not the same ones you made before. Okay?
Yes.
Life is like a university, and you keep going from classroom to classroom until you graduate. That's how it is. There's a card here called Judgment. You lost any babies?
No.
Okay. But stop judging yourself. Because you're alive. Maybe if you didn't do the thing that make you regret, maybe you would not be alive. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
Now, basically what I see here is that you've actually passed the worst now. So now think about your future and call any number that come to your brain, any number at all.
11.
11 is the official number of problems and difficulties. So you worry all the time?
Yes.
A person born the year of the dog is a worrier, a bona fide, downright worrier. But remember that worrying only means one thing. It means that you don't really trust God. Right?
Yes.
But the same power that brought you safely from baby till now will take you on. Stop worrying. Okay?
Okay.
Any question?
No.
Good. So you take care of yourself, and remember to thine own self be true. You will find your way through this rocky path of life, but you got to let go of the past. Don't live in the past. Look to the future because it is sweet. Okay?
Okay.
And remember to pray every day at your prayer time. You remember your prayer time?
Yes. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Right. So you can pray at 8 o'clock, no problem. Anywhere between 7 and 9. It's like a window that opens where your guardian angel want to hear what it is that you need. The window closes at 9.
Yes.
Now, this does not mean that you can't pray other times, But praying other times is more like just giving thanksgiving. But if you really want to ask for something, the time to do your asking is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You take care now.
Okay, thanks.
Blessed. Here is a recipe that will cleanse your liver and make you feel years younger. Now, the liver is called the laboratory authorities of the body because it performs various important functions such as fat burning, discharge toxins, and many others. Poor nutrition and bad habits will affect the work of all the organs of the body, including the liver. Therefore, its function can be impaired, and therefore the need to recover. First of all, it is important to note that you need to eat a healthy diet. Remove harmful ingredients. Here is a natural beverage with many benefits for your health. First, you'll need to clean your blood to recover your liver. You need to strengthen immunity and detoxify the body, prevent inflammation and infection, fight cancer. You need something that reduces blood sugar and cholesterol in the blood. Now here's the ingredients. Get 2 lemons, 1 cucumber, a handful of parsley, and about 2 to 3 cups of water. Here's the preparation and method of use. Blend the ingredients listed above in a blender until you get an excellent blend. Take this remedy a few times daily for a month. After this time, the liver will be free of fat and toxins. You will lose excess weight and look much younger. Your body will be full of energy and you will feel so much better. It's now 14 minutes after 1. Greetings.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm fine.
Okay.
How are you?
Okay, I'm good. How can we help you?
Yes, I would like a card reading, please.
Okay, you ever did it before?
Yes, I have.
How long ago was that?
A few months ago.
A few months ago.
Yes.
Okay. You have any direct query?
I just need like clarity on just like in general and just like some specific things because I remember the last time I called and you said the school thing was going to work out and it did. And because you know it's a new environment and everything, I just want to know just in general based on the school thing, just the environment, people around me.
Okay.
Things that I may or may not be doing.
Because you haven't you had it quite not so long ago, right?
It
would not be wise to give you a general read up, but I can answer questions.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any specific questions?
The lady that was urging me to apply for school. So I was supposed to get back she changed her number. But
she was urging you to apply for what?
For this school that I'm going now, because he says that school her daughter goes to. But she wanted me to get a scholarship, but I didn't get the scholarship. But she still wanted to know what was up. But the thing is that her daughter is going. She said her daughter goes to this school, but then some people that I know and the daughter, we are not friends, but the daughter and them, they're friends, and I really don't want a lot of persons to know my business. Because I got a dream about her. It was not really a nice, the feeling that I got from the dream was very pleasant. So, I just want to know.
The feeling you got from the dream was unpleasant?
Right.
But why is you don't want people to know your business?
Because, I don't want anyone to set, traps for me.
Okay, first of all, right?
Yeah.
as a people, we suffer from a certain complex where we see the other persons as the enemy. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Now, the first enemy, though, your first enemy is yourself. Your first enemy is how you look at life, how you look at others, okay? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Just imagine a child in a classroom thinking that the other children in the classroom may stop him from learning, right? Right? Then it's harder for him to learn, because he's focused on giving them the power to stop him from learning. When he should be looking at the blackboard and listen to what the teacher have to say. So you make the other people in the room too important. You understand?
Yeah.
So it would be a good thing if you refrain from bothering about what people can do to you and focus on what you need to do for you.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
It's October the 10th. 2001.
2001. Okay. Hold on a minute. 2001. Let's see what we have here. So if you're born in 2001, you're born in the year of the snake, right?
Okay.
In the African world, we don't call you a snake. We call you Fadil. You're from the house of Fadil. Now, the snake is a person who don't really trust nobody at all. He or she expect that somebody may try to trap him or to destroy him. It's a subconscious feeling that happens to all snake people. But you got to be strong enough to understand that you are an angel sent on a mission. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, don't be sidelined by your own thinking that people may do this or that. Ignore them. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, bothering about who know your business or not is a waste of time. Because we're not really that important to be worrying like that. We're not that important really. Because other people may be afraid of you too. I don't want you to know them business neither, right?
Okay.
So you have to let go of those thoughts and just deal with the issue at hand. Go and learn what you need to learn. Okay?
Okay.
The other people are just sisters and brothers who also need to learn what they need to learn.
Okay, yes.
You get it now?
Yes, sir.
They may be as frightened for you as you are for them, because we have been programmed through slavery to not trust each other. But we same ones, will trust a European, a Chinese, right?
Right.
Or some other person from some other place in the world. We trust them. But we're not trusting our own sister or brother, imagining that our sister and brother may put a spoke in our wheel, may stab us in the back, right?
Right.
Leave those thoughts alone, because those thoughts are counterproductive. Those thoughts, they're not going to help you. They will only hold you back.
Yes.
The only block that you may ever have is the block that you created in your mind, in your consciousness, or in your subconscious. Okay?
Yeah. And it's normally just like me having internal battles with myself.
Right. So you are the problem. You are the one listening to the negative force which you call the devil. And the devil is a liar. But the devil is doing his job, testing you. Okay?
Okay.
But he's a liar. But that's his work. So he's just another teacher in the classroom, right?
Right.
And you now must win the battle for your own mental supremacy by ignoring these lies that is being taught. about your sisters and brothers. Because we have been programmed to hate our own. Programmed to not trust our own. You dig it now?
Yes, I understand.
But we're trusting others. Think about that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So focus. Now, think about going to that school and call any number now from 1 to 10.
5.
5. And the card that comes is called completion, which means that you will complete your course and do well.
Right.
In spite of all the thoughts. Okay?
Yes. Thank
Now,
you.
you have another question?
No, not really, because that was like the main thing. But like you kind of summed up all that was like any other possible questions, because it's always I've been around that.
Remember that you were born in the year of the snake, right?
Right.
Now let's take a look at the animal called a snake. The snake, he lives in a hole somewhere, right?
Okay.
If he raises his head somewhere, somebody may not admire his beautiful colors. They may just kill him. See a snake there and just kill him, right? So you have all reason to think that way, right?
Yes.
But
really.
But no. Well, these things do happen to these creatures, right?
Yes.
And you have the wisdom of the snake. But remember, it's written to be as wise as a serpent and yet harmless as a dove, right? You understand? So you need not worry, because you are a child of this universe and you're just as worthy to be here as all the other animals. So don't get afraid of them. Just know within your heart of hearts that you're not going to hurt them. But if you try too hard for them to don't hurt you, you're going to hurt yourself.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Yes, I understand.
It's like you could walk on a plain path, or you could walk down behind a cliff to make sure nobody don't see you. But by walking on the cliff, you could drop off the cliff and break your neck. When you could just walk on the plain path and don't business with who see you or not.
Right.
So just...
Because it's been like, I put in a lot of work so that I could just come here. So, I mean, I have all right to be proud.
Exactly. So fear not. You're going to be just fine. Okay?
All right.
Now think about your personal security and call another number. Quickly, between 10 and 73. No, but between 1 and 10 would be good.
Between what?
1 and 10.
3.
3. Give me a number between 10 and 73 now.
23.
Huh?
23.
23?
Yes.
Okay, now 23 is the official number of absolute success. It means great cleverness and brains, great personal gifts, success in speaking and success in writing. The future plans are bound to work out well, right? And the card that you pull is called Speed, suggesting that there's going to be speedy advancement. And speedy goods and fast changes in your life. So fear not, you're safe.
Yes.
When is your birth date again?
It's October the 10th, 2009.
Now remember that October is a judge. That is the tribe of Dan in the Bible. Your tribe is Dan. You're a Danite. And Dan constantly judge others because that's what he's born to do. But you are a number 10. 10 is all about pride and honor. It's all about stick-to-itiveness. You stick to the project until the project is completed, right?
Yes.
So stick to the original plan and get out there and do your thing with a smile.
Right.
You're going to be just fine. Okay?
Yes.
Take care now.
Thank you. Bye.
Bless you. You know your prayer time?
Yes, it's 9 to 11 and it's southeast.
No, southeast.
Southeast.
That means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the left.
Oh.
And you'll be facing your guardian angel, right?
Right.
And the time is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So between 9 and 11 in the morning is the perfect time for you to talk to your guardian angel.
Right.
And you'll be fine. Well, see, once you do that, you're actually really and truly protected for 24 hours until the same time next day.
Yes.
You take care now.
All right. Thank you.
Bless you.
Right.
Good. It's now 1:31 in Jamaica. You're listening to 1:38 in Jamaica. Now let's go to another customer. But before we do, let me reiterate the fact that you can get us at 876-926-2178, 876-926-8631, and 876-926-7615. I must also tell you that those of you who don't want to get a reading done on the radio because you don't want nobody to hear your business, you can call me privately at 876-844-2295 any day or night of the week. But let's return now to our calls. Greetings and good night.
Hi, good morning, good night. Sorry, can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
Okay, no, because my earphone's not working so great. Sorry,
Okay.
Good night.
How can we help?
I would like a card reading, please.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Sure.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
5.
Hold on. Remember, you're going to have your radio off. No fan should be spinning. Okay?
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Good. Come again.
3.
3. Come again.
9.
9. Come again.
1.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
2.
Okay, now your thing keeping a lot of noise still, so keep quiet, okay?
Okay.
Where's your daddy?
He's in a different parish, St. Catherine.
Do you talk to him?
No, not really.
You have some issues with your daddy, right?
Yeah.
You feel that your daddy don't care?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And you had that feeling from ever since you were little?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so you feel like you have been an innocent victim, right?
Yes.
And therefore a daddyless child, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, before you get negative with your daddy, it is important to understand that life is based on a principle, based on a circle, okay? Note that the head of everyone you've ever met was round. Note that every planet in your solar system is round. Note that what goes around have to come around, right? Apparently, the evidence before me is that in your past lifetime, you were not a very good parent, okay?
Okay.
You neglected your child. And your child came back as your daddy in this lifetime. And he didn't have the power to be there for you. He can only neglect you because you have to pay your debt of karma. Okay?
Okay.
So, the sooner you forgive him, the better. Because he don't have a choice, even though it looked like him had all the choice. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Your first card here is called conflict. No, there's too much noise coming from your thing, though.
Not sure.
Is that an earphone you're using?
Yeah, let me check it out. Hold on.
Earphone.
Alright, is this better?
Yeah, it's much better, right?
Okay.
Now, conflict suggests that you need to learn how to deal with conflict. Learn how to deal with not getting things your way. All right?
Okay.
And make sure that you find a way to talk to your father before he dies.
Okay.
It is important.
Okay.
He don't need your blessings. You need his, okay?
Okay.
Good. Your second card here is called the Star. How old are you now?
31.
You have a daughter yet?
No, not yet.
You're going to have a daughter. She's going to be the talk of the town.
Uh-huh.
All right?
Okay.
Great child. And it would be a shame if she never get to know her grandpa
Yeah.
because of her ma.
Yeah.
There's another card here now called despair. Go and get your eyes tested and do it soon. How is your eyes?
I wear glasses.
Did you get any pain in your eyes or any bad feeling?
Not really. No pain. Just discomfort from time to time, but not pain related. Just like maybe if I'm tired or something.
Okay, well, it would be a good thing if you can put a few drops of very young coconut water in your eyes.
Drop of what?
A drop of young, very young coconut water in your eyes.
Okay.
At night before you go to bed.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Do it for at least 9 nights without ceasing.
Okay.
You have another card here now, and it's called wealth, which means that you're going to come into money. Good money, too. Big
I hope
money.
so.
All right?
Okay.
How you get along with your mother?
Sometimes tumultuous, sometimes good.
Uh-huh. What is you blaming your mother for now?
Quite a few things, but nothing with malice or anything like that, you know.
Uh-huh. You ever had an abortion?
No, I haven't.
You ever lose a baby?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, wait till you get... You have any son yet?
No.
Well, wait till you get a baby. Right?
Okay.
And you're going to learn some things that you haven't learned yet.
Okay.
About parents and parenthood. You understand?
Yeah.
We should not judge parents, you know.
Yeah, I try not to. Because they're humans.
Your parent is your gift and your test, regardless of their ways.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're bad to us, it's only because we were bad to them when we were the parent, okay?
Okay.
So don't judge.
Okay.
If you can't forgive your parent, why should your child forgive you?
Sure.
There's another card here now called speed. You plan to buy a car?
Call what? Speed?
You plan to buy a car?
Well, I want to. Maybe by next
You
year.
have your license secured?
I do have one, yes.
Good. You're going to get a car. A nice one, too.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice.
There's another card here, and it's called prudence, suggesting that you likely to live into your 90s, but there's a few conditions. Condition number 1, do not eat pork.
I don't really eat pork still. I don't really eat pork, only occasional. I might like buy something from Chinese restaurants or something, but I don't really have it.
So you only eat pork occasionally?
Yeah.
So if you go before the judge and tell the great magistrate that you're not the murderer, you only kill 1-2 people occasionally.
That's a serial killer.
How that go? No straight person you got, man. Right?
Okay.
But pork not going to work for you. Pork is not going to work for you.
Okay.
I suspect it probably worked for some people, but not for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
There's something about it that may actually damage you. All right? Do you eat beef?
I do, but I also don't eat it a lot. I don't really like it, to be honest.
All right. Well, both pork and beef can have a negative effect on you for some reason. Maybe it's because of your blood type, whatever type that is. Right?
Okay.
Do you eat onions?
I do, yes.
Huh?
Yes, I do.
All right. Cook onions whole. You know peas called lentil peas?
Yes.
You ever eat them?
Yes. Don't like them.
You don't like them?
No, I don't.
Why you don't like lentil peas?
I don't know. They just taste. They have this weird texture that I'm not too...
You ever cook lentil peas in coconut milk?
No, I haven't.
Huh?
I haven't.
Well, that means that you've been disrespecting the lentil peas. Maybe lentil peas don't even like you based on how you cook them. I think you need to go apologize to lentil peas, okay?
Okay, I'll
and
do
cook
that.
them in coconut milk. And while you're at it, buy about a pound of onions and take off them clothes, right?
Okay.
And drop them in the pot whole in the lentil peas and let them go and cook, right?
Okay.
And trust me, put a sprig of thyme in there with it, and some garlic,
Mhm.
a few little veggie pebbles like some carrot and Irish,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna be thanking me.
Okay.
It's awesome. Make sure you eat those onions, whole, cook them whole and eat them.
Okay.
It have a taste that is like really nice, like really super nice. Okay.
I'll take your word for it. I'll try it.
Don't disrespect lentil peas no more because
Right, I won't.
that's a culinary crime. Okay.
Okay.
And you have another card here, so now called imagination. Let me ask you something. Do you eat red kidney beans?
I do.
Avoid them.
Okay.
They may actually make your blood too thick.
Oh, okay.
You're better off with lentil peas and gongo peas.
Okay.
Alright?
Mhm.
You get headaches lately?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, the kidney beans is going to give you migraine,
Really?
You're actually allergic to them, but you don't know.
Mhm.
And while you're at it, buy some turmeric powder. Turmeric.
I actually drink turmeric tea
Yeah, but
at least a couple times for the week in the night before I go to my bed.
Put turmeric in your soup. All right? Based on what I see here, the evidence before me is that you are going to do very well in life. You will be prosperous, right?
Okay.
But you have to eat a certain way. All right?
All right.
In
Okay.
order to enjoy good health while you prosper, okay?
Okay.
You take care of yourself now.
I have a question.
Shoot.
All right. So I'm just coming out of a long-term relationship. I remember the last time I called, you had mentioned that I was supposed to basically wait on the person, but we ended up breaking up. Do you think it's a good idea to even look back at that person? Because I am not feeling to.
Did the person do you anything that is really unforgivable?
It's not that they did me anything. It's just there's some things that were bad for the relationship, like anger issues or.
The person have anger issues.
Yeah, and there were disrespect times and.
But so you tell me the person was disrespectful to you, right?
Yes, at
But
times.
maybe if
Yes.
the person was here now, they'll tell me how disrespectful you were to them too. Remember, I'm only hearing one side of the story. So give me the person's birthday. What's the person's birthday?
September 11, 1982.
19 what?
82.
1982. And when is your birthday?
April 28, 1990.
April 28, 1990. Okay. Hold on. Well, 19 and 28 it come to 47, right? Now 47 is an unstable number. In other words, it is a mental kind of number, In other words, you can bring out the worst in each other. Your relationship, your togetherness is kind of unstable. You can do well together, you can do well in business and money matters, but it is unstable as far as a certain behavioral pattern is concerned, and great care must be shown at all times, right? Now, you're actually astrologically compatible, okay? Because you were born the year of the horse, and he's born the year of the dog, right? Which is compatible. But 47 is an unstable number, so there's always some instability. So you're saying he have anger management problems?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. He ever hit you?
No.
Huh?
No.
Did you ever hit him?
No.
Okay. Well, you have to follow your heart. If your heart say that's a dangerous thing, then you need to walk away and stay away. Listen to yourself. Your spirit knows what's best for you, Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But remember, it's not my place to tell you to leave him.
No, it's done. It's done already.
But you already leave each other, right?
Yeah.
So just move on. Look forward. Most likely he may learn from his behavior in the past and become a better person. And you too may learn from your principle or lack of principle and become a better person.
I have learned because
It's a learning process.
I have learned because the thing is there's someone.
Pardon?
I'm saying I have learned because there's one person on the horizon that has expressed interest, but I don't know if I should go in that direction.
What's the person's birthday?
December 5, 1993.
19 what?
93.
93?
Yes.
1993. Okay. Well, that's not astrologically compatible, but it's possible that your rising signs could make you work out good still, because you could be born at an hour that's compatible to the hours of his birth. Okay? So I would suggest that you develop a friendship. You don't have to get sexual,
Yeah, of course.
but develop a friendship, and then you can figure out if his ways suit you. Because a lot of people who not astrologically compatible still did well, because they become very wonderful friends first, and because that their rising signs, the time of their birth, was compatible.
Yeah, we were friends. We were friends before.
Huh?
Yeah, we were friends before, and we're friends now.
Okay. So don't worry. Listen, your own wisdom within you will show you the way. Okay?
Okay.
You have wisdom within you, Just listen to your heart. Don't be too quick to get sexual. I think sex is one of the last things that people should do together. The first thing people should do is know themselves, know each other.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the road, you may be sexually rewarded. But today's people start out with sex. So there's pure disrespect after that, because they become cheap. They become not worth it after a short period of time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
You take care now.
All right, you too.
Bless you. It is now 1:56 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty. It's now 4 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock right here in Jamaica. We like to pay tribute and respect to all our listeners in South Africa, our listeners in Zimbabwe, our listeners in Tortola, our listeners in Britain, America, France, the Netherlands, Barbados. Respect. And now I'd like to go to what are we eating and not know that we are eating. Hey, it's time to find out what you have been eating. Attention, friends. If these following codes are mentioned on food packs, then you should know what you are unknowingly consuming. You may be an Adventist person who don't want to eat, pork. You may be a Rasta man who don't want to eat a cow. You may be a, school child who don't want to consume alcohol. You may be a person who don't want no dangerous chemicals in your system. So, you need to read the packets. You see, under the law, you have to write down on every packet of food what it is that the consumer will be consuming from you. But the law also allows you to write it in code where the consumer would not know what he's consuming. Now, I know some people may hear this and start fuming, but consumers need to know what they're actually consuming. Now, if you look on a packet and say E322, hey, that's beef in there, okay? Dead cow. If you look on a packet, a full packet, and see E422, hey, it's alcohol. So what if you see E442? That's alcohol plus chemicals. And if you see E471, hey, that's beef and alcohol. Well, if you see E476, that's alcohol. And E481, that's a mixture of beef and pork. And if you see E627, that's dangerous chemicals. Or E472, that's a mixture of beef, some other meats, and pork. I'll read it to you again. Those of you whose head is kind of slow and whose writing is like fickle, well, grab a pen. You're in school. You're in the University of Wisdom Unveiling on the upper deck. Don't fret. Write this down. You need to know what you're unknowingly consuming. Even if manufacturers start fuming, it is your right to know what you are consuming. If you see written on a food packet E322, you're eating beef. And don't fool yourself. These things are written on drinks too, soft drinks and all kind of drinks that are tonics, all kind of drinks. Not just food, but drinks too. If you see E422, hey, there's alcohol in there. E442 is alcohol and some chemicals that is clearly not good for you, that they know is not good for you. If you see E471, hey, it's beef and alcohol. That's a marriage, of beef and alcohol. And E476, hey, just a little alcohol. But E481, my brethren, is a mixture of beef and pork. E627, a dangerous chemical, a chemical that they know is bad for you, period. They write it in the packet. So read the packets. Yeah. E472 is a mixture of beef, some other meat, and pork. These are things that you need to know. Seriously. Seriously. Now, let's talk about your lungs, because a lot of smoking go on in the country, Yeah, man. So brethren and sister need to know what to do. What herbs is there that can help you save your lungs? Of course, if you're really serious about saving your lungs, you'll stop smoking. And then, of course, you use these herbs to help in repairing those lungs. But if you don't want to stop smoking, it don't make sense trying to repair your lungs, because that's a joke. So, to remove infections and boost the health of your lungs, here's a handful of herbs that would help. Now, whenever you have a cough, a cold, or stuffy nose, before reaching for a chemical, a commercial cough syrup, it would suit you to use herbs, for herbs seldom ever have any side effect. There are numerous natural herbs and plants which can soothe the symptoms and prevent further complications. These 9 herbs, that we will highlight at this time are proven and well documented. They boost the immune system, promote healthy lungs, and fight colds and infections. You ever hear about mullein? Mullein? Mullein is a master herb for the lungs. Yes, it's good for diabetics and all that, but really excellent in cleaning and clearing and repairing your lungs. Mullein. Oh, then there's peppermint. Peppermint contains menthol, which eases breathing and relaxes the muscles of the respiratory system. It also fights congestion and is rich in antioxidants, which prevents numerous illnesses. Now, with mullein, its leaves and flowers are used in the preparation of, mullein really is a wonderful herb that is great for the cure of diabetes, as I said before, but excellent in curing lung disease, as I said before, including lung cancer. You have a lot of men that smoke grabber. Well, why would you smoke something that named grabber? Well, you want this thing to grab you? And a little bird tell me that at most hospitals there's actually a grabber ward where youth hook up to oxygen tanks, and if they move the oxygen, youth dead because they can't breathe again because the lungs done. But nobody's not talking about these things. But why would somebody smoke something that named grabber? Well, you want to get grabber? Anyway, mullein effectively clears the excessive amounts of mucus in the lungs. It cleanses the bronchial tubes, and eucalyptus soothes inflammation of the respiratory tract. Eucalyptus is included in numerous cough medicines or cough syrups because it contains cineole, a compound which fights congestion, soothe a cough, and treat the inflammation of the sinus passages. Its antioxidants strengthen the immune system. Then there's the English plantain leaf. English plantain leaf, known in the Caribbean as English plantain. Well, if you buy it in Britain, America, you just ask for plantain. But apparently if you buy it in the Caribbean, you have to ask for English plantain because you have this big banana thing called plantain here, so you don't really want to get mixed up. That's why you add the word English to it, right? But it don't just grow in England. I was in Washington, D.C. one day, and the amount of every place I walk, I was walking on English plantain. Is it so plentiful there in Washington, D.C.? Unfortunately, I couldn't reap it because it was the spring and it had no seeds. So it wouldn't make no sense because it's the seeds me want to bring home and plant it. Anyway, it grew in Jamaica wild too, It's a small herb, small like lettuce. So English plantain leaf, known in the Caribbean as English plantain, has the powerful antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial properties. So it soothes a dry cough, treats lung irritation and colds, and protects the lungs, period. Then there's sage. Now, sage essential oils and sage tea are extremely beneficial in the case of respiratory illnesses and lung issues. The inhalation of its aromatic properties clears the sinuses and soothes lung problems. So wait, there's more. Licorice root. Licorice contains the it contains some kind of enzyme that boosts the immune system and is especially beneficial for the stomach, lungs, and throat. It aids the body to remove the mucus. Okay. I read it again. Licorice cleanses the inflamed mucous membranes and boosts the immune system and is especially beneficial for the stomach, lungs, and throat. It aids the body to remove the mucus, especially beneficial for the stomach, lungs, and throat. It helps the body to remove all kinds of mucus and soothe throat irritation, period. Then there's thyme. You know thyme and scallion? Well, thyme is the sister to scallion. Them kind of married, you know. Wherever you see thyme, if you even go buy a piece of scallion, them joke piece of thyme in there with it. And if you buy thyme, they ask if you don't want a scallion. I must marry them married. Anyway, thyme. This common herb can be used to fight chest congestion thanks to its powerful antiseptic essential oils. Thyme oil is a natural antibiotic and antifungal, and drinking thyme tea can also help cleanse bacteria and viruses from the body and remove infection. But hold on, there's another one here. Oregano. The vitamins and nutrients in this plant, oregano, strengthen the immune system. It's also high in carvocrol and rosmarinic acid, which act as a natural decongestant. It supports the health of the respiratory tract and helps airflow through the nasal passage. And then there's Osha root, O-S-H-A, Osha root. This root is native to the Rocky Mountain area, so you're supposed to find this root growing wild in Alberta, Canada, in the Rocky Mountains. And it contains camphor and other compounds that support the lungs, boosts circulation to the lungs, and helps in the process and clarity of breathing. Now think about that. It's now 18 minutes after 2 o'clock in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with royalty. James, how you do?
I'm good.
Okay. So how can we help you?
I'm good.
Yeah, man, we can figure that you're good. You say enough, but what do you need? You need to get a card reading or name reading?
A name reading.
You want a name reading?
Yes.
On a night that royalty has just big up his woman in song. And now you want a name reading, you being a woman. So what's your first name?
Avis. A-V-I-S.
What's your middle name?
Patricia.
P-A-T-R-I-C-I-A?
Yes.
And what's your last name?
Campbell.
It's what?
Campbell.
C-H-A-N-D-L-E-R?
Campbell. C-A-M-P-B-E-L-L.
C-H-A-M-P?
Yeah.
What else?
P-B-E-L-L.
D-E-L-L? Campbell?
Campbell.
Campbell?
Yes.
Oh, as in vegetable soup?
Yeah.
Oh, as in C-A-M...
P-B-E-L.
B-E-L-L?
Yes.
I hope you can cook good soup, because Campbell vegetable soup is a major brand, All right. So when is your birthday?
My birthday is the 2nd of October.
What year?
1964.
1964?
Yes.
Okay. And in the African world, we call you Ihiose. You are an Ihiose woman, okay?
Okay.
In China, they say you are a dragon lady. And, dragons, they don't skin teeth, some serious people, All right. And you're born the 2nd of October. That means that you are Libra, right?
Yes.
And in the Bible, if you try to find yourself in the Bible, you would be Dan, Jacob's son Dan, who was actually a judge.
Yes.
Libra of September. If you're born September and you're a Libra, you will be the juryman, Isachar. But if you're born Libra of October, you will be Dan the judge. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, because the sign of justice is a scale with two pans. One is the jury and one is the judge. All right?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, let's get into your numerology. Let's decode your name. So for Avis, we got S1, V4, I9, S1. With Patricia, we got P2, A1, T2, R9, I9, C3, I9, A1. And with Campbell, we got C3, A1, M4, P7, B2, E5, L3, L3. Hold on. Your mentality number is 10. That makes you very proud, very honorable. You don't like to have to beg or borrow anything from anybody, right?
That's true.
Okay. And your personality number is 5. Now, 5 is a number where you will attract people to you, especially members of the opposite sex. So men will just love you, just straight up, right?
Yes.
5 is a sex number, So need I say more? But anyway, your destiny number is 15. Now, 15 is a favorable number for getting money.
Okay.
And favors from others. It makes you an excellent public speaker. I mean, with the right measure of education, of course, right?
Okay.
With Patricia, the mentality number is 20. 20 means great plans, a sense of action, not too taken up in dollar and cent success, but strongly drawn to a cause or a duty. But the personality number is 16, which is not good, because 16 is a destructive number. You ever got married?
No.
16 is a destructive number. It brings upheaval, earthquake, chaos, danger, explosions. The vibration of number 16 is negative. Great care is needed, or danger and great defeat would be the result. Love life and marriage life seldom ever work out. How is your love life right now?
I don't have any love life right now, but someone are dating.
You're dating someone?
Someone are dating me.
Someone dating you, but you're not dating him? How'd that go? The person dating you and you're not dating him?
No, he just take my number and called.
Okay.
Asked him his date of birth and so, and he told me.
Well, when is his date of birth? Let me talk about the date of birth. When is his date of birth?
His birthday is the 3rd of January, 1966.
Okay, but he belonged to 65 because he born before the power of the year began, okay?
Okay.
So he's born the year of the horse, but he ain't no horse. He's a snake, right?
Okay.
Because 65 is a snake, but 66 is a horse. And you're the dragon, but the dragons and snakes are very nice, They're very compatible.
That's true.
Huh?
That's true.
Yeah, I have no reason to tell you what is not true. Let me check it out. I don't want just depend by my memory. Let me see what the professional have to say about a dragon man doing it. No, a dragon woman doing it with a snake man. Hold on. Let's look for snake husband, dragon wife. Let's see if this could work or end up in strife. Hold on. Snake husband, dragon wife. It says here, he is loving but possessive and complicated. She is generous, open, and excitable. He is careful and deliberate in his actions. She may have to struggle with him to put across her views. Some friction is bound to develop in the marriage, but secretly, the dragon female longs for someone wiser and more dominating than herself. The snake will not only provide a stabilizing force for the union, but he will admire the ambition and enthusiasm of his dragon wife. Together, they could surge forward with greater determination, a helpful and constructive alliance. You hear that?
Yeah.
So it could be a little bit tedious in the beginning, but it could end up like really sweet in the long term, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but hold on. 16 is a number that gets in the way of love, so you're going to have to be understanding, because any relationship you have, it doesn't matter with who, there's going to be some tests every now and then because of number 16, okay?
Okay.
The destiny number for Patricia is 36. 36 means a good influence, power, authority, success, service on behalf of others, the spirit of giving, generous and kind. You may have a number of ups and downs, but don't be easily discouraged though, because things will tend to work out okay every time, all right?
Okay.
With Campbell, the mentality number is 6, which shows that you have the ability to make friends that last, and you will be a lover of art and music. Hold on. And 22 is the personality number, so 22 is a dreamer's number. You must be careful not to be caught off balance or off guard. You got to watch everything carefully. Stop daydreaming or kidding yourself. Keep alert, because 22 is a number of ambush. So you have to be very careful still, because you can easily find yourself,
Yeah.
For instance, if you have arbitrary sex with people who you're not sure about, you could end up with a disease. You can be ambushed that way. So you have to be very serious when it comes to your sex life.
Oh, but I'm not interested, sir.
You're not interested in what?
In
sex life?
The guy who dating me.
Oh, you're not interested in her, in him?
No.
What is it you don't like? What you don't like
I'm
about
him? He was very honest, because he's married, and I don't interested. I don't want any married.
Wait a minute. He tell you that he's married?
Yes.
Okay. So if he's married, then there's nothing to look forward to, right?
Yes. That's why I don't interested.
Well, at least he's been honest with you. There's a lot more than they can say for some guys, right?
Yeah.
So I will still give him some points for honesty, but if he's married, then that goes nowhere. Not true? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, if he's married, and as a matter of fact, you don't want to get ambushed by his wife, right?
Yeah. But his wife lives far away.
He said what?
But his wife lives far away, but I'm still not interested.
How you mean she live far away? She live in Jamaica?
Yes.
But nowhere in Jamaica, no far away.
It's what I say to him.
Nowhere in Jamaica is far away. The fact remains is he's married, right?
Yeah.
So that make him really, you're looking for husband material, right?
Okay.
He's already a husband for somebody else, so I think that you may be quite correct in saying, leave it at that, right?
Yeah. He just saying to me that he like me call him a very pretty woman, and I'm off Indian, but he just like me.
Okay, but you use a pretty woman.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can't blame a brethren for liking you still,
I can't stop him.
You can't blame the brethren. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. You know what I mean? But the fact that he's married now, that creates a problem, because you don't really want to mash up another woman's life.
No, I don't really
want the
like
woman to come and mash up your thing when you get married. You understand fully.
Yes.
I give you a lot of points.
Yes, I'm very fierce woman, because I don't want nobody to say I'm keeping nobody. That's how I see.
Okay. There's a breed of man out there that a woman can thief and put in her pocket and go on with that. So apparently you don't want thief nobody, man. You want your own man. So we give you a lot of points. We give you a whole heap of points for that. Whole heap of points, man. So your full mentals now is 10, 20, and 6. And your full personals is 5, 16, and 22. Let's add it. Hold on. Your full mentals is 36, which is an excellent number.
Okay.
36 means a good influence, a power, authority, and success. Service on behalf of others. The spirit of giving, generous and kind. So you may have a number of ups and downs, but don't be easily discouraged for things to work out okay, right?
Yeah.
But your full personality is 43, which shows failure of plans. So a lot of your plans tend to fail, right?
Okay.
Because 43 means failure of plans.
Mm.
You understand? Unless victory is won through strong effort and positive action. It's a number connected to the military. Everything in continual movement. So anything you can do, you can't if and but. You have to just get up and just do it. Okay?
Okay.
But to go with a man that is already married, that doesn't really do much for you because that's not what you're looking for.
Okay.
You understand? You're looking for someone who's...
And I had another one that...
Another brethren?
Yeah, that really interesting, but I'm still not interested. You don't...
the first one married, so what happened to this other brethren know that you're not interested? What happened to him?
The person who is married?
No. This other brethren that not married, but you're not interested. What's wrong with him?
Born the 26th of September 1971.
Okay, so he's born the year of the boar or the year of the pig, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still not interested in...
He's not very compatible with you. You understand?
Yes.
It's workable, but a lot of effort is needed still. So maybe you can just take your time and wait on the Father.
I'm waiting.
But while you're waiting,
interested in the relationship.
While you're waiting, you need to pray and ask for what you need. Pray at your prayer time. Your prayer time would be between 7 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Okay? You see, at that time, the sun is, in the east, right? Look about an inch to the right side of the sun, and that's where your guardian angel is. So turn an inch to the right of the sun and talk to your angel.
Okay.
It works like a dream. And tell your angel that you need, you got to describe the kind of man you want, So you have to let your angel know that you need a brethren that is loyal, honest, and don't have no wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
And you will certainly be served when the time is right, for sure.
Okay.
And your destiny is 79. If you want to live longer than 79 years, well, make sure that you get some exercise every morning. You can do a little walking.
That's right? What I do. I went to my doctor months ago, and my doctor asked me what I'm doing because I'm a very sexy woman. I said,
you're very what?
Sexy woman.
A sexy woman?
Yes.
Wow, okay, all right.
So my doctor asked me what kind of work I'm doing, and I told him. He say, especially what I'm doing differently, and I tell him I just dance sometime and exercise. Okay. He said, keep it up.
But you can imagine the amount
of dancing and exercise.
Could you imagine the amount of man that listening to you talking right now and wishing that them know where you're there? Huh? and some of them so weird that they're going to call me tomorrow, wonder if I have your number. Well, I don't have her number. These phones here are landlines, so I don't see no number come up. So don't want to call me tomorrow say you want the woman number. I have no idea the woman number, right? But I'm telling you, Mama, whatever it is you're doing, keep it up. Trust Almighty God, and pray and ask for what you need.
Yeah, that's what I do as a man now, because that's what I did have. I'm very jealous and I have to leave him.
He was jealous?
Yeah.
Well, a jealous lover can be a very dangerous lover, you know. Because jealousy is a serious insecurity, right?
Okay.
That's why even as a child, I used to hear the people say God is a jealous God. And I used to wonder, how God get jealous? How can I make God insecure? You know? Because jealousy, that don't make no sense. That don't match.
No sense at all.
Where do you get that thing from? Listen, jealousy is a kind of madness that make people kill people, you know. You have a man that claimed to love you so much that he will murder you.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. That's why I leave him. So right now I don't in a relationship.
So
I'm still alone.
Him traumatized you, man. So this man that was super
that's
jealous.
why I don't interested into it. You get me that I don't interested into no one.
So this brethren that was jealous, when is his birthday?
February 27.
What year?
I think it's 1964, you know.
You mean he was born same year as you?
Yeah.
So, wow.
But that's the youngest birth people do, sure.
Yeah, well, if he's born the same year as you, he would be. What month you saying born? What month you saying born?
February.
Oh, okay.
27.
If he born same year as you, he would be a dragon too. You know?
Okay.
The dragon male is a kind of a warrior, you know. He can be very ambitious, but also, you know, if he gets jealous,
okay,
you know, he can say some things that would actually shake you up badly, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not just me within friends.
Huh?
He's not never just me within friends.
With his friends?
Yeah.
Well, him know him friends. Him know what I'm capable of, right?
Okay.
But, you know, at some point, love become ridiculous. You know, some people love too deeply. Listen, a human being should never, ever, ever really be in love with another human being, you know. A human being should be in love with the truth, but should treat the other human being with love. So that if the other human being decide that he or she is going to leave or walk away, you can give that person your blessing and let them go.
Okay.
When you become so in love with the person, and you also infatuated with the person, then you become addicted to the person. When the person wants to make the move, you get all these withdrawal symptoms and you feel like you'll just die. And then you feel as though the person should have died too. Oh my gosh. What a scary, scary moment, man.
Yes, it is very scary. That's why I don't into a relationship.
Wow.
Yeah, it scares me.
You know.
But I just pray I find that it does, man.
People use love to trap other people. Right? Love is not supposed to be a trap. A woman should be free to love a man and also free to don't love him anymore. A man should be free to love a woman and be free to not love her anymore. That's my view.
Okay.
You understand? People should not be so unmercifully attached.
Okay.
Right? Because we supposed to be freedom fighters. So freedom supposed to be our highest aim.
Okay.
So when you get married and all that, and it reach a point where you're not free anymore, then it gets scary. Suddenly you want to break away, you can't break away because the person said I'm gonna kill you. Wow. That's really heavy stuff, man. You know? And then know based on what animal you are, you may decide to kill the person first before them kill you. And then next thing you know, there's a big headlines on the Star newspaper or the Gleaner of some serious mad murder or double murder. A man kill a woman and kill himself, or a woman kill a man and kill herself. What a thing, man. But I think that people need to know who they are. If you know yourself, right?
Yes.
And you know who your lover is based on astrology, then you can sum up from the day you meet that person, basically how the relationship will go. And then you can cut out a lot of stuff knowing that you're going the wrong way. Okay?
Okay.
But don't give up on love. And it's not that you should not love a one, but you should not be so unmercifully attached and so in love that you become so addicted to the person that if the person decides to break away, you will get all these weird withdrawal symptoms and decide that you're going to end your life or end the person's life. This is crazy. It is supreme madness. But all in all, I'll tell you that you're going to be just fine, right?
Okay.
Let me give you a numbers. You have a pen?
Yeah, I have one there.
Write down some numbers. You know, you have people who write down them numbers and then do all kind of things with the numbers. So your numbers are 10,
Yeah.
15,
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
16,
Yeah.
and 36.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, ma'am, you're going to find the ideal love of your life. But it is also important that you pray specifically to have a man that is not the jealous, unforgiving type.
I'm trying to, but I go to two person and I'm trying to, but I can't. I just attractive to them. I don't know what to do.
Ma'am,
Really.
you're a beautiful human being, and everybody wants someone that is beautiful, right?
Yes.
And you claim that you're sexy, so you can imagine. You add beautiful to sexy, wow. People go nuts. They're going to go crazy, right?
Yes.
You got a man that was begging God for woman for how long? And, of course, beautiful and sexy is the two main things on the thing that they want. You want a girl that's beautiful, you want a girl that's sexy, and he goes nuts. But you need to understand that you need to pray and ask for what you need and explain to the angel what it is that you don't want. You don't want a man that will scare the hell out of you. You want a man that will teach you what him know about love. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
But you can teach him what you know about caring and sharing. Okay?
Yeah.
And trust me. You see, tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm warning those people out there, no, don't call my phone, but you want to meet that girl because I don't have her number. Good. Mama, you take it easy, okay?
Okay. My daughter asked me to get a reading for her.
Where's your daughter?
She's not around now, but she asked me to do it for her if I got you.
All right. What I can do for you, I can answer 3 questions you want to know about your daughter. Question number 1. What's question number 1?
Okay. She want to know. She born 1982 and her boyfriend born 1990.
Okay.
The 26th of June, and she born the 26th of December.
True.
So she want to know if she and him can get along.
First of all, right? The year she born is 19 what?
82.
Okay, so, and she born the 26th of what?
And our boyfriend born the 26th of June,
and she born
1990.
And she born 26th December?
Yeah, she born December, her boyfriend born June.
The two of them are compatible. They're quite compatible, right?
Okay.
The problem is that both of them born on the 26th, and 26 is a kind of a prison bud number, jailbird number. Any of them ever got arrested yet?
No.
Huh?
Any other number or?
Has her boyfriend ever get arrested by the police?
No.
And your daughter never get arrested neither, right?
No.
The two of them, each of them is number 26, and 26 is a hill and gully ride. Them is the two easiest people in the world to get arrested, so they cannot break the law, period, or they get caught, right?
Okay.
Their both two birthday, 26 and 26 is what, 52? right?
Yes.
52 means courage. Two of them will be composed and patient even when things not going too well. An interest in the higher things in life. A deep, intense feeling for God, for nature, for life, and for art. People have hidden talents and a moderate success. You know, I think that they have a lot together. They can go far together. How do two of them get along?
Well, they were all right. They're okay.
But they're compatible, you know. They could work well.
Yeah,
All them have to do is believe in each other and be there for each other.
my daughter is a very bright person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she has many subjects and she do a very good work.
Okay. Well, think about your daughter and call any number between 1 and 10.
Between 1 and 10?
Mm-hmm.
7.
Hold on. Wow, this card is called Prudence, suggesting that she could live to a very good old age and have a business of her own with monies coming in. She'll do well.
Okay.
She have a lot to live for, a lot to look forward to. Okay?
Okay.
So just give her my word and let her know, well, my word is the same as God's word, that she's going to be just fine.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Does she treat you well?
If she...
Does she treat you okay?
Okay, yes.
And
Yes.
what about her father? Does she have any connection with her daddy?
Yes, she is.
She's a daddy's girl?
Her daddy?
Does she get along with her father?
Yes, very good.
Well, then don't worry. You see, a lot of people don't understand. When a girl who is close to her father is twice or 3 times or 4 times or even 7 times more blessed than a girl who don't want nothing to do with her father.
Okay.
Because the mother nurtured the child. However, the blessing comes from the father. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the mother, you know, can give the child relationship a blessing. In other words, the mother can love the child's boyfriend or husband and give them her blessing as a couple, right? But the overall blessing comes from the father line based on the scripture. Because remember that the seed, which is the sperm, comes from the father.
Okay.
So a father got more power to bless a child. But the mother got more power to nurture the child. The mother is a child first teacher.
Okay.
So both nurture and blessing is equally important. Someone who is not nurtured properly, you cannot say that them so well blessed, you know. If you're not nurtured properly, it affects you mentally in a subtle kind of way. So nurture is also very important. All right?
Okay.
I think your daughter, her situation is well balanced and she'll be fine.
Yeah.
So just continue to give her your love, all right?
Okay.
And tell her that I send my absolute respect.
Yeah, I will.
To her boyfriend.
I will.
You take care, okay?
Yeah, you have a good night.
Bless you, Mama. Bless you.
And bless your child. God bless your child.
Bless you.
Yeah, okay.
Take it
All right.
easy. Good. It is now 2:53 in Jamaica. Let's talk about honey. A lot of people don't know this, but honey is the only food on the planet that will never spoil no matter what. It doesn't spoil and it doesn't rot. Honey will never change. When left in a dark place for a long time, it will crystallize. When this happens, loosen the lid, boil some hot water, right? And sit the honey container in the water. but turn off the heat. Let it liquefy naturally. It will be again as good as it ever was, even if it put down for 500 years. Never boil honey. Never put honey in a microwave. This will kill the enzymes in the honey. It is a known fact that a mixture of honey and cinnamon together, so you can get cinnamon powder, right? It cures many diseases and can always be used without any side effects. Weekly World News, a magazine in Canada, in its issue dated January 17, 1995, has given the following lists of diseases that might be cured by honey and cinnamon, as researched by Western scientists. For heart trouble, make a paste of honey and cinnamon powder. Apply it on bread like jelly and eat it regularly for breakfast. It reduces the cholesterol in your arteries and might save someone from a heart attack. For arthritis patients, well, arthritis patients may take it daily, morning and night. 1 cup of hot water with 2 tablespoons of honey and a small teaspoon of cinnamon powder. When taken regularly, it will help with chronic arthritis. For those people who suffer with cholesterol problems, hey, 2 teaspoons of honey and 3 teaspoonsful of cinnamon powder mixed in a 16 ounce of hot water will give you the cholesterol level reduction of 10% in 2 hours. For colds, those suffering from common or severe colds should take 1 tablespoon of lukewarm of honey with a 1/4 spoon of cinnamon powder for 3 days. This would cure the most chronic colds and clear sinuses. For the immune system, cinnamon powder and honey, when used daily, will strengthen the immune system and protect the body from bacterial and viral attacks. For indigestion, cinnamon powder you can sprinkle on 2 tablespoons of honey taken before food is eaten. Release acidity and digest the heaviest of meals. Right? Now, when your voice is raspy, you can take 1 teaspoonful of honey and sip it slowly until it is gone. Repeat every 3 hours until your throat is without symptoms. For skin infections, apply honey and cinnamon powder in equal parts, an equal amount of each. This, my friend, is known to help to cure all skin infections, including eczema. And for weight loss, daily in the morning, use a half hour before breakfast and on an empty stomach. And on a night before sleeping, drink honey and cinnamon powder, boil in 1 cup of hot water. Take it regularly. It will not allow the fat to accumulate. Remember, take care of your health. It is your greatest asset. Now, the coronavirus or any other virus, no matter how terrible, you can make a tea of lemon skin and fever grass, 3 cups daily, sweeten to taste with honey, add 2 spoons of cinnamon powder, 3 spoons of lemon juice, and a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda. This will change your body from acidic to alkaline and defeat the virus, especially when taken at bedtime. So there you have it. Honey and cinnamon powder. The two of them together is a wonderful marriage of herb and the vomit of bees that we call honey. Remember, honey is bee vomit, the sweetest puke in the world. The vomit of bees, and we just call it honey. What a thing, man. But of course, this is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with royalty at the musical controls. It's now 3 o'clock in Jamaica. Let's go to another. Greetings. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, how you do?
Not bad enough.
But if you're not bad, then you must good, right?
Right.
You good?
So far, so good.
So if you're good, why you use the word bad? Explain that.
Just a word, sir.
No, man, but bad can't explain good. Bad is bad, you know.
That's true.
So if a man say him not bad, that should not mean that him good.
Okay.
Just not bad. Or maybe him think him not bad enough. So if you're good, just use the word good, right?
Right.
And I notice that most people in Jamaica don't say good morning. Them tell you morning.
Morning.
But you can't get them to say good. Why? What is the problem? What's wrong with good?
Good is good, man. Nothing wrong is good.
We need to tell each other good morning. You know what I mean? So how can I help you?
Like a card reading.
Let's do it, man. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
6.
6. Hold on. Come again.
4.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
5.
Okay. Your first card here is called, well, this is a card called Temporary, which means that you have been on Earth many times before, okay?
Okay.
You get any bad dreams lately?
Well, it's not that bad, you know?
Okay. But do you remember your dreams?
Well, the last one, I remember one of them. Lately.
Right. Okay. Your second card here is oppression. Have you ever been arrested?
No.
Listen to me. You see this here? You have to be very conscious and very cautious, okay?
Okay.
Or you could end up being arrested for something that probably doesn't make no sense. Be careful.
Okay.
You have another card here, and it is the Tower. That's a big problem right there. Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
You have any problems in your relationship?
Yeah.
Because this card, the Tower, is a breakup card, you know, it's a divorce card or a card that shows lovers mash up. What really happened, man?
It's not good, you know. It's really a breakup for you, you know.
Well, so when is your birthday?
The 30th of the 1st, 58.
30?
Yeah, 30th.
Of January?
Yeah, 58.
1958?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And when is her birthday?
The 12th of the 1st, 63.
12th of January?
Yeah.
1963?
Yeah.
Well, she ruled in 62, so she will be a tiger.
Okay.
And tigers make the most expensive mistakes in the world. Right?
Yeah.
You're born the 30th of January, so you either rule in 58 or you rule in 57 based on how early in the year it is. Let me find out where you rule, because you're born 30th of January 1958, right? 58 is the year of the dog, but you'll find out if you're really a dog man. Hold on. 1958 begins February 16. And you January 30, so you belong to 57 then, okay? That means that you is actually a rooster, okay? And she born the 12th of what?
The 1st.
Of January? 63, right? So she born the year of the rabbit, but she's a tiger. But that's a problem. A rooster doing it with a tiger? Come on, man. Let's see what happens when a rooster goes to tiger. Hold on a minute. So you got rooster man, tiger woman, right?
All right.
That sounds like trouble. It sounds like trouble. Believe you me. It sounds like trouble. Hold on. Rooster husband, tiger wife. It is a turbulent and yet a spicy marriage. It's spicy, but it's turbulent. Right? Both are active and progressive souls, but they have wide differences in their personality. Listen, man, tell that dog to relax, you know.
All right.
You ever keep too far from that dog? You can sound sharp, you know. All right. A turbulent and spicy marriage. Both are active and progressive souls, but they have wide differences in their personalities. He is too egotistic. That's you know. Them accuse you of being egotistic and eccentric for the colorful tiger lady, and she is too much of a fighter to ever concede defeat in the face of his fastidious criticisms. Under different circumstances, they may be energetic and diligent, but in this combination, they may be stubborn and petty. So both of you are ridiculous.
Okay.
Not just you, you know.
Good.
She's a pain in the butt too, you know.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes she will become a bit disrespectful.
True.
Right?
True.
I want to tell you whatever come on her mind and done business over here, right? And that can't work.
No.
So hold on. You at the same very time know, right? You're gonna need to listen to her sometime, because no matter how she bring it out, she genuinely airing how she feel. Did you hit her?
No, never.
Okay. All right. Did she hit you?
Once.
How was she hit you with a chair?
No, man, just on.
You're lucky.
A slap right.
And if you hit her back, you're the wickedest man ever born, you know.
One.
Anyhow you hit her back, you're the most wicked.
True.
Listen, when a woman hit a man, right?
Yeah.
If him go to the police about that, the police gonna laugh at him, because guess what? When the police look on the man, them don't see no bruise, you know. You see, if the man give woman one little slap,
yeah,
the whole her bruise up, you know. Hey, the devil smart, you know. And it gonna look as though him so brutal. That's why a man really should not hit a woman, you know, because them have some spots that if your hand never reach there, so they can get black and blue.
True.
And you will be the wickedest brethren ever walk on earth. So she can actually bring out the worst in you, because when push come to shove, she don't care.
Yeah.
Even though she's a good woman differently, you know.
That's true.
She can bring out the best in a man. Because she have vibes. She's a vibes mistress.
Yeah.
But she would not be able to really bring out the best in you.
Okay.
You have another card here now called Energy. So you plan to open a business?
Yeah.
When you want to open it?
Well, it's on and off so far now. It's up and down here still.
Okay. And you have another card here called Love. So you really love this woman, right?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I'm with her.
I know she's a pain, but what do you love about her?
Well, she's good to move around with, and, you know, I think it's communication-wise, really.
No, she's a woman that can get things done, you know.
Yeah.
But the communication between the two of you sucks.
Right.
Literally, it sucks. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you say something, she gonna interpret now to mean that you say a different thing.
You know what you're saying. You know what you're saying.
So no, that gonna make you know always put in defensive. No, have to choose your words carefully, and the more you choose your words carefully, it come like you step out of a frying pan into fire. Right?
Right.
A serious thing, you know.
A serious thing you're talking, man. Serious thing you're talking.
You have another card here, and it shows the Empress. So hold on. Are you seeing another woman from the side?
Well, yes, not at that moment, but once, you know.
And she find out?
Yes, I find out that.
Oh my gosh, how she managed to find out that?
I don't know, but to find out.
So you were sloppy?
Oh, man.
But she searched your phone?
Many times.
So how she find out?
Well, just talking, you know, to find out about it.
But let me tell you something about man, right? Men are not smart like women, you know. When a woman cheat on a man, he must never find out until she ready for him to find out so she can leave him, right?
Yeah.
But the minute you see a man cheat on a woman, she know, because women are built with special sensors. They have a thing called feminine intuition. And it don't look to me like man have masculine intuition, so we are at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Plus, the man, their memory not too good neither. Them say one thing and then them forget what them they say and say a whole different thing. Big problem. Right?
Right.
But then when she find you cheating now, it reach a point now where she don't want to forgive you. Or when you stop cheating, she no business.
Yeah.
That hard because you're not compatible, right? And if I add your birth dates, right? Give me her birth date again.
The 30th of the 1st, and she's the
30.
Yeah.
And she's the what?
And she's the 12th of the 1st.
Okay. And that adds to 42, which means deeply religious, and you don't even want to go to church, right?
Repeat that. King?
Do you go to church?
Yeah, I go to church.
Does she go to church?
No.
So one of you don't want to go to church, right? So you become unequally yoked right there.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a one-sided thing. That doesn't work. It's just not compatible. So in the final analysis, you may still have to, walk away.
Okay.
That is real painful because you love the girl.
That's it.
But rather than being in love with a woman, you should be in love with the truth. But treat the woman with love.
Yeah.
So that if anybody walk away from anybody, you can bear it because at least you accept the truth. The truth is that some relationships is only for a time.
Yeah.
You have to learn to accept that. And no woman should be a slave to your love. If she wants to go ahead, you give her your blessings. And then now, Mother Nature now, who is the headquarters of all womankind, will send you another sister in that more appropriate for you.
Okay.
Remember, we are taught about God, made man in his image and likeness, right?
Yeah.
But nobody talks about the goddess that makes woman in her image and likeness. So when God said, when them say God said, let us make man in our image and likeness, then who was God talking to? When you say let me make a baby, who you talking to? Your wife, right?
Right.
So when God said let me make man in our image and likeness, him talking to him Queen Mother Nature. He's all the time.
Okay.
Time and nature make everything, including people. So a woman is in the image and likeness of nature. Them have the mood just like the sea. Just like the seasons them go and come. And you have to respect their decision. Once she says she can move on, you give her your blessing. Don't hold her back.
Okay, that thing.
Okay?
Yes.
Because in my experience, the same very woman who move on has been a big help to you at another time, Because you give her the freedom to go. She remains a dear friend and ally, and even help you to establish business and thing.
Yeah.
You know, don't have to be enemies. If you're in a relationship that is not going to work, you need to accept that it's not going to work. And if she want to be free from you, you give her your blessing.
Okay.
Don't be unmercifully attached.
All right.
And get all withdrawal symptoms and because you're addicted to her. Foolishness. That's Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
And finally, does she wear pants?
Pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, both. Pants and, yeah, man, both, yeah.
So, who got the most pants in the house?
Repeat?
Who got the most pants in the house, in your house?
It's me.
You got the most pants?
Yeah.
You're sure, right?
Yeah, man, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Well, you're still sounding good, but in some relationship, the woman got more pants than the man.
Oh.
And you see when that happened, that's a big problem. Because wearing masculine clothes cause women to behave like men without realizing that they're behaving like men. Yeah, that creates a big problem, man.
Okay.
When last you see a man really hug a woman and hold her close to him heart? When last you see that?
Well, it's only in the movie so far, but
in movie, but in real life, you know.
Not many.
Let me tell you something about black man. There's something that black man don't know, and there's something that black man don't know. Black man don't understand. They don't know.
Yeah, King? Have a minute. Have a minute here.
No problem. Because I done read there already, right?
Yeah.
The black man, your last card here was the magician, though. That means there's going to be a miracle in your life. So something great will happen. You'll find yourself in love again in the case where you break up, right?
Yeah.
But the thing that black man don't understand is that by the woman dressing like a male, he find himself like can't really come very close with her without realizing that she's creating a distance between the two, and she's not realizing that neither. You understand?
Yeah.
Anyway, you take it easy, okay?
Okay, Dad.
And remember, it is good to give a woman her freedom when you find that it is not working.
Okay.
If something don't work, you let it be, let it go. And respect that woman. Take care. It's now 3:17. 17 minutes after the hour of 3 o'clock. It's 17 after 3 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with royalty. It is now 3:25 in Jamaica. Now, there's a time in this world now where a lot of people going crazy. Some of them have, a lot of them actually, have they become schizophrenic, which, in my view, it is the human body producing some kind of weird chemical that go into the brain and make them act up. And you see how when full moons come, sometimes they reach the ceiling. What can we give people who are afflicted by insanity? What herb's good for that? All right. Well, there's a herb called catnip. Catnip. That's CATNIP. Catnip. You can also mix it with peppermint. You could even give them some rosemary. But there's another herb called rue. R-U-E. Rue. Hey, there's a herb called vervain. Everybody know vervain. Then there's a herb called wood betony. Now, wood betony is known in Jamaica as leaf of life. And then there's a herb called holy thistle or blessed thistle. It grows wild all over Jamaica too. Pure maca upon it. If you ever grab that, you're gonna pee yourself and ball. Pure maca. And if you clear off a piece of land right now to build a house, you see it just grow up there. You have a yellow flower upon it, but don't grab that, you know. And finally, there's a herb called skullcap. Yeah. So if you get any 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or all of them and but make a medicine, mama, one hell of a sin thing. If you get down the brethren throat or the sister in throat. All right. Now, sometimes a person could find themselves with some kind of disease like jaundice. Jaundice is a disease that not nice, you know. But you got herbs that can cure it. Herbs like bayberry bark. That's bayberry bark. There's a herb called balmony. 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 There's a herb called bittersweet. Another herb named buckbean. 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 Another one named cleavers. Cleavers. Then there's a herb called dandelion. Well, dandelion is not what Jamaicans call dandelion. Jamaicans call wild coffee dandelion. Dandelion really is a very small herb. It grows in Jamaica too, you know. But you can Google it and take a look. When Google send you a picture, it's as big as a lettuce. Dandelion, the real dandelion. Herbs like gentian root is good. Gention, gentian root. But then you got herbs like horehound. 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 But then you got other herbs for jaundice like mandrake, peach leaves, a herb named poplar, poplar, Poplar. Even sorrel that we like to drink every Christmas. Sorrel. Very good for jaundice, you know. But you have another herb named St. John's wort. Brethren, you have a next herb named tansy. A herb named wormwood. Another herb called oregano. Then there's bistart root. Then there's bloodroot. A herb named borage, Borage. A herb named broom, broomweed. Also, chamomile. A herb called lungwort, Lungwort, lungwort. Even herbs like marjoram, parsley, pennyroyal, plantain, which is English plantain, wood betony, which is leaf of life, henna leaves, henna, Henna, henna leaves, fringe tree, calandine, a herb called chicory, and finally a herb called fennel. All these herbs good for jaundice. And for those with kidney disease, oh my gosh, man, you need herbs like butternut. Actually, butternut bark. Butternut. Then there's, I think butternut would be the same as what Jamaicans call maca fat. Then there's a herb called lungwort. Then there's nettle, peppermint, pleurisy root, that's Pleurisy, pleurisy root, a herb called poplar, saffron, a herb named sweet balm, tansy, even ginger. Herbs like golden seal, which is a master herb. Saw palmetto berries, which is good for any kidney disease, is also good for prostate in men. Then there's wild cherry, wood betony, which is leaf of life, sage, and a herb called angelica and hyssop. Yeah, all these are herbs for kidney disease. Right? So what if a person lose them speech? They had a stroke and them lose them speech, them can't talk. What you do with brethren. Give the person rosemary, prickly ash, cayenne pepper, golden seal, myrrh, wild cherry, and a herb called sumac. Sumac. S-U-M-A-C-H. Sumac. Or sumac berries. But some people got lumbago, problem with the lower back, man. Feel like they would die. Lumbago. Laying back. The herb for that is Queen of the Meadow. Shepherd's Purse. Excellent, man. Uverurse. That's U-V-A-U-R-S-A. Uverurse. Vervain. Black cohosh. Okay. If someone got measles, you have to give them cleavers, pleurisy root, saffron, valerian, yarrow, bistart root, red sage, and raspberry leaves. Now somebody may be having a menstruation period and it flow too fast, too much blood. You need to decrease the flow. Turn off the pipe. So what you do? You give her some bayberry bark to drink. A herb called pilewort. A herb called shepherd's purse, but she must drink it cold. Sorrel is also helpful. Uverurse would work. Wild alum root. Bistart root. Plantain. Red raspberry. Witch hazel. Sanicle. Bethroot. Burnet. Wood betony, which is leaf of life. Red sage. Lungwort. Calendine. Cayenne pepper and yarrow. But if the person have menstruation and the bleeding too much blood not coming, you give them something to increase the flow. So you give her some squaw vine. Give her some aloes, single Bible. A herb called angelica, fennel, balm, bittersweet, black cohosh, chamomile, catnip, coral, gentian root, ginger, horehound, marjoram, masterwort, mugwort, nettle, oregano, pennyroyal, pleurisy root, ragwort, rue, saffron, St. John's wort, summer savory, sweet balm, thyme, valerian, tansy, water pepper, which is really smart weed, yarrow, carrot, coral with blue cohosh, squaw mint, red sage, and motherwort. And somebody may be afflicted with a whole heap of nausea and vomiting and won't stop vomit up the place. What you do? Give a little ginger, a herb called lavender, mint, oregano, peach leaves, pennyroyal. But pennyroyal can't be taken during pregnancy. She will lose the baby, so don't even do that. Peppermint, red raspberry, spearmint, sweet balm, wild yam, anise, giant Solomon seal, golden seal. Will allay nausea during pregnancy. And some people have nervousness. They're just nervous. So, what to give these nervous people? You can give the person chamomile or celery or cinchona bark. You have a thing named cinchona, cinchona bark. A herb called dill, fit root. A herb named skullcap, along with golden seal and hops. Some lobelia, motherwort, oregano, peach leaves, pennyroyal, queen of the meadow, red clover, rosemary, rue, sage, skullcap, skunk cabbage, spearmint, squaw vine, St. John's wort, thyme, twin leaf, valerian, vervine, red cherry. Catnip, peppermint, marshmallow root, mugwort, nettle, poplar bark, Solomon's seal, lady slipper. Oh my gosh, man. The amount of herbs that right here in this living pharmacy named Jamaica. The herbs are here. You just need to know them. And you can know them easy too. Because if I call the name of a herb that sounds ridiculous, just Google it. And the picture of the herb will come up, you know. Yeah, it could be growing right in your backyard and you don't know. It's now 3:38 in Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. It's now 3:42 in Jamaica. Let's go to another caller. Greetings. Greetings.
Greetings, my brother.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm good so far, man.
Okay, so how can we help?
Yeah, man, I need a name reading, you know.
You want a name reading? Okay, let's get to it.
Repeat for me.
What is your first name?
20.
20. Hold on. That Tony?
Yeah.
Okay. 20. So what's your middle name?
George.
That's George?
Yeah.
What was your last name?
Tate.
Tate?
Tate.
Tate. Tate.
Mm.
Now, you know where you know where that name come from, right?
No.
No, but you're supposed to know. In other words, every man that you meet on the road every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have a name, a last name that he really not really supposed to have, you know. In other words, the last name is the name of the man, the Caucasian man, the European man that went to Falmouth and bought your great foreparents after and slaving for 400 years. So when our people got free from slavery, they were supposed to get rid of all that and build a new name, but they never did that because they never had the education. And
I have credit to listening that way. Then I can't listen on the radio.
Yeah, man.
All right.
You can hang up and listen. Okay, because I got your name right here. Well, no, give me a birthday now. You gone? Okay, give me a name reading. Good. Now, the thing about our women have to carry the last name of whichever man they marry. But there's going to be a time coming, and I can predict that, when a lot of our grandchildren and great-grandchildren will change their names. And more than likely, it's going to be a new era, completely. It's going to be a good thing. But Tony, T is 206 N5Y7. With George, we got G7E5 06 R9 G7E5. And with Tate, we got T2A1 T2E5. Now, a lot of people name Tate, you know. It's not a regular name, but I've met quite a few people that were named Tate. Maybe not in Jamaica still, but in other islands. The mentality for Tony, which is also a very popular name, right, in other islands, of course, is number 6. Number 6 is a name that is a number that's musical. It shows the ability to make friends that last and a great lover of art and music. Yeah. The personality number for Tony is 14. 14 shows a combination of sex, desire, energy, and movement. Now, people under that number must learn the value of caution and not be so reckless or revolutionary in their daily life and habits, and not to be so open to risk and danger. If you be careful, you can be very successful in business and money matters, but there's a danger of being degraded by passion or even lust. You can raise yourself by pure aims and ideals, so clean living is the only way to go. So 14 is a very critical number because a lot of men get locked up for rape, when really and truly he didn't really exactly rape the girl, but somehow things get negative, and the girl say he raped her, when he would argue that he didn't really rape her. But a lot of these people are either born on the 14th day, or 14 is found in their name. So 14 carry a kind of a blessing and a kind of a curse at the same time. The destiny number for Tony is 20. 20 means great plans, a sense of action, not too taken up in dollar and cent success, yet strongly drawn to a cause or a duty. Now with George now, the mentality number is 16. Well, if you got 16 as a mentality number in any of your names, it is important that you be very loyal in love. Because if you slip, you slide, The slightest move you make, you're going to get divorced for sure. Because 16 is an official divorce number. 16 is a number of destruction. Okay? It's a destructive number. It brings upheaval, earthquake, chaos, danger, explosions. The vibration of number 16 is negative. Great care is needed, or danger and great defeat would be the result. Love life and marriage life seldom ever work out happily. So 14 is a big challenge sexually, but 16 now is a big challenge as far as the emotional connection between lovers is concerned, because it instigates breakups in relationships, and it bring on divorce. But I think that to get there, one of the partners usually would have been unfaithful. You call it infidelity or cheating or giving bun, as Jamaicans would say. 23 is the personality number for George, which is very helpful because 23 is the official number of success. It means great cleverness and brains, great personal gifts, success in speaking, success as a writer. The future plans bound to work out well. And the destiny is 39. What is 39 about? Now, listen carefully. 39 means sound health, like good health, and long living, good companionship and love. But it is a variable number that can bring people under it to the highest success or the deepest suffering. So you're on a kind of a balancing thing. If you slip, you slide. With Tate now, the mentality is 6, and you don't know 6 have a lot to do with music and all that. The personality is 4, that have a lot to do with hard work. 4 is a forceful will at work. Right? Very sensitive and proud. Feelings easily hurt. Subject to quick fits of sadness, melancholy. Hates rules and restraints. And does not care about saving up no little petty cash or investing in any small enterprises. The destiny is 10, which means full of confidence in oneself, proud and honorable, and a sticker to the job at hand. But hold on. The full mentals now is 6 from Tony, 16 from George, and 6 from Tate. And the full personality is 14, 23, and 4. Let's check it out. Well, your full mentals is 28. 28 reflects the loss of a lawsuit involving money, or a great promise going to waste because of you making the mistake of trusting too many people. Simple. And your personality number is 41. What is 41 about? 41 says you must control your passion, because women on this number are often accused of being flirts, even if they're not flirts. And men on this number are accused of being playboys and gigolos. But generally, your affairs will work out good. This number promises you a great future anyway. But hold on. 69 is the destiny number. What is 69 trying to say? Well, 69 is a strong number. It means great honor, lots of money and fame. And there is a little risk attached to this number. People under it are very fortunate, cannot lose in any undertaking, are loved and respected by others. Their words give them much respect. And that's good after all. So the name Tony George Tate, I'd write down to 69. If you want to live longer than 69, you're going to have to take care of yourself. Do not drink rum. Just avoid rum. If you don't blame me for what happened. And your numbers of interest is 6, 14, 20, 16, 23, and 4. There you have it. It's now 3:52 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm right here with you, and I give thanks to Almighty God that you're right here with us. On the big. It's now 3:56 in Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with royalty at the musical controls. Okay. Let's go to our phone lines. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, turn off your radio quick and your fan. Quickly.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings. What's up?
Good night.
Yeah, man. Good night.
Yeah, I would like if I could get with a card reading.
Yeah, man. You ever did it before on the radio?
Yes, sir?
You ever did it before?
No, sir.
Okay, let's see what comes up then. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
4.
4. Come again.
6.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
1.
Okay. How is your eyes?
Sir?
How is your eyes doing, man?
Not too bad in the dark sometimes. Sometimes it run a little water.
Well, what is your age now?
My age is 60.
Okay. But have you been attending any doctor with your eyes?
No, sir.
You should check them out, you know.
Yes, sir.
You should check them out, man. You should go to an eye doctor and get your eyes tested, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your first card here is called satisfaction, which means that at some point you're going to feel very satisfied with your progress in life, you know. Even though you may not feel satisfied right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
When is the last time you cry?
Sir?
When is the last time you actually cry?
About sometime in the last month.
So you were depressed?
Yes, sir, I was depressed.
So you have any children around you?
Yes, sir, we have children.
That should be comforting still. But what I see here is evidence that you sometimes feel a bit lost, man.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
That's it. Yeah, that's true.
That not easy, you know.
True, sir.
But how's your memory? Your memory all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not bad.
Nice. You have another card here now called the Priest. Now, you probably find yourself lonely sometime. You have a wife?
Yeah, we have a wife right beside me now.
All right. If you have a woman, then you really ought to be not so depressed, you know, because enough man don't have no woman, you know.
That's true. That's
when you
true.
don't have a woman, you feel like half of a person, you know.
Yeah,
But
true.
we need really to pay a great tribute and respect to woman.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes.
The Priest shows that you're blessed. You don't have no curse on you, you know.
Thank you, sir.
So stop feeling as though God forget about you. Don't do that.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay? Don't
Yes,
do
sir.
that. The problem is that sometimes you may not be able to give your wife the things that you really would like to give her.
That's true.
And that really hurt, not true?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. You have another card here, so no, and it shows the world. So wait, from your born till now, you ever travel?
No, I never travel.
Okay. You have a passport?
No, I don't have a passport.
That means you don't plan to go nowhere.
never used to plan for that.
I understand. You have another card here now called the Queen of Nurture. You have any daughters?
Yes, sir. I'm daughter 5.
5 daughters?
Yeah, and 1 son.
Wow, so you've been lucky with the girls, man. Well, there's a daughter in particular that will really take care of you when you get really older still, you know?
Yes, sir.
You have another card here now called Prudence, suggesting that money running a bit slowly.
That's right, truly.
But you still can't hungry. You do any farming?
Yeah, I do, Alex, sir.
Okay, all right. You have another card here now, and it's called love. That means that your wife actually love you.
Truly.
Yeah. So how she treat you?
You treat me good, man.
Well, but you go. But based on the evidence, you really shouldn't be. You should not be crying still. You know.
Yeah, true, sir.
Yeah, you have to be strong, man.
You know.
Right?
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely, according to you.
Lifinitely.
Yes, sir.
Lifinitely.
Yes, sir.
So, does your wife get any pain in her body, pain in the joints and stuff?
Yes, sometime in his foot. Mostly in
her
her foot, then.
In her
Because
feet?
he have a stroke before already, so he come around still, but the foot them pain him more time.
It's because of bad circulation, you know.
Okay.
What she could do, is she diabetic?
Yes, she's diabetic, sir.
And you know, I was going to ask that she soak her feet in very warm water, but if she's diabetic,
Yes, sir.
then the water could be too hot and she don't know.
True.
And that would damage her.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes.
So, but you need to massage her regular, you know.
Yes.
You ever massage her yet?
Yeah, man, massage him. Yes, Majesty, yes.
So what about she know? She ever massage you?
Yes, you do it too.
Because she need to massage your legs, you know. The man
Yes.
get blood circulation in them legs. When your blood no flow through your legs, that's a horrible thing, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. True.
Yeah, so the two you need to just be there for each other and take care of each other, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
you need to stop exhibiting these pangs of depression, because when you get depressed, you make her depressed.
Oh, yes, definitely, sir.
Yeah, and she's expecting you now to be strong now, to hold the banner,
Yes, sir.
and you're cracking up. So
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
not nice. You know what I mean?
No, truly.
You get any pain in the area of your prostate?
No, sir. From what you feel, what I mean, me no go doctor, but you can't stop.
But you start get pain in your balls?
Yeah, me feel a pain in the body.
Well,
You know one.
keep an eye on your balls, all right?
Yes, sir.
If you get any more pain, what you need to do is sit down inside of a tub of very warm water,
Yes, sir.
right? It's very helpful, you know. And you can put little Epsom salts in there, you know?
Yes, sir.
And then you put your feet in a basin of very warm water too.
Yes, sir.
And you get someone to wet a towel with pipe water, cold pipe water, and wrap it around your neck.
Yes, sir.
And that is very helpful, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay?
Yes,
But
sir.
I really don't see a major problem for you.
Okay,
It's just
sir.
that you're not really doing well financially.
Yes, that's real. That's real.
Yeah. You know?
That's
So
real.
you have enough love around you, you have the children around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enough love is there, but just that the money thing could very depress you because you don't want to have to beg nobody for nothing.
Yes, sir. Truly.
So, you know, it gets away, but you have your wife. A
Yes,
whole
sir.
heap of man your age don't have no wife, you know.
truly.
So you actually, you're sweet, man. You're in a nice position. So cheer up
Yes, sir.
yourself, man.
Yes, sir. But I would want to know me
Your prayer
the
time?
prayer time. Yes, sir.
That easy, man. What year are you born?
61.
5-1?
1961.
1 month.
61.
5-1, right?
61.
6-1?
Yeah.
What month?
June the 10th.
Okay, 1961 means that you born the year of the ox. You're a Bandele man, which means that your prayer time would be between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the night before morning.
Okay, sir.
Okay? And
Yes,
then
sir.
now you have a special direction to face to, you know.
Yes, sir. The
Your
direction.
direction is northeast.
Okay, sir.
That means you need to face the north
Yes,
and
sir.
then turn 1 inch to the right.
Yes, sir.
And that's northeast. You'll be facing your guardian angel. You can't miss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So go on and treat your lady as proper as you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't depress yourself.
Yes, sir. All right.
Because you will never hungry again, you know.
True, sir.
The young people, they're not gonna make you suffer.
No, sir.
Even though them stubborn still,
Yeah.
and some of them can be disrespectful still, but they're not gonna let you suffer.
Yes, sir. Yes, Majesty.
Any question?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions?
So, we have any other question, sir?
All right, but then you take care of yourself, okay?
Yes, sir. You
And
too,
take-
sir.
and
You
take
too.
care of your queen, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Bless it. Give your queen my respect, man.
Yes, sir. Good.
Aye. Bless it.
Yes, sir.
Good. It's now 4:07, 7 minutes after 4, and at this time I go to my trusted dream book because enough people dream a whole bag of things. For instance, suppose you dream you see some cabbage. You wake up, rub your eye and say, but wait, how is this? Now, to dream of eating cabbage denote that you will grow very rich. But if you see the cabbage but you don't eat it, it denotes a troubled mind. Cage. To dream of a cage denotes imprisonment. So if you dream you see a cage, you are going to get locked up. But to see a bird in a cage denotes a loving wife. To see wild beasts in cages denotes contention and opposition. Cake. To dream of cake denotes wealth and happiness throughout the succeeding years of your life. To dream you see a calf, that's a baby cow, you know. This is a very good dream to both rich and poor. It promises success in your undertaking. To see a calf sucking its mother's breast denotes a loving wife or husband. Butterfly. If a young man dreams of a butterfly, it denotes that he will shortly marry a pretty, honest, and honorable young girl. To a young woman, though, it indicates that her sweetheart is faithful and means good toward her. Buttons. To dream of buttons denotes that you will succeed in regaining control over your present affairs. To dream that your clothes are without buttons denotes security and protection of your affairs. Okay. Camphor. To dream of camphor denote a very dangerous disease which you will have to spend a great deal of money in order to be cured. Camp. To dream of visiting a camp denotes discontent. To live in one denotes an unhappy life. Canal. To dream of a canal denote that your misfortune will cease. You can now look forward for nothing else but prosperity and happiness. Cancer. To dream that you are afflicted with this disease denotes riches in abundance. Wow. Candle. To see a candle burning bright denotes great learning. To see one burning dim is a sign of sorrow. Candy denotes a false sweetheart. To eat it denotes shame. To give it away, happiness. Cannon. To see a cannon indicates destruction. If you hear a cannon, it denotes strife. Okay. Car. To dream of driving in a car denotes joy and happiness. To see others driving a car is a sign of a successful business career. Caress. To dream that you are caressed indicates that you will be amused by the memories of bygone days and that the sorrows of yesterday will be changed into the joys of today. It's now 11 minutes after 4 o'clock in Jamaica. And finally, diamond. To dream of seeing a diamond denotes that you will inherit a huge fortune, but the downfall of one who is in opposition to you. Dentist denotes domestic quarrels which may lead you to separation. To have one fix your teeth denotes that you will become comfortably rich in the near future. Desert. To be in a desert alone denotes long life. To be lost in a desert denotes profitable employment. Deposit. To dream that you deposit money on any article denote that you will grow rich. To deposit money in a bank denotes a successful life. Devil. To see this deadly enemy to man is a sign of sorrow and remorse. If you dream that you are able to chase him away from you, it is a sign of success and that you will triumph over your enemies. Disabled. To dream that you are disabled is a warning of reform. To see others in this position denote that you will succeed in your present undertakings regardless of conditions and competition. So there you have it. It's now 13 minutes after 4 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, 17 minutes after 4 o'clock in Jamaica. Greetings. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah. How can we help you?
Majesty.
Majesty.
I like a car reading, please.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
9.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
7.
Okay. Come again.
2.
All right. Your first card here is called temporary, and this card suggests that you've been on Earth many times before, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may have some problem because of something that happened in a past lifetime that would happen back in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been attacked by anyone?
Can't remember.
No, trust me, if it was so, you would have remember, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a kind of a danger, you know. But if you pray at your prayer time,
Yeah, I'd like to know my prayer tag too.
it is most important for you to avoid the danger, okay?
Yes.
So, when is your birthday?
24, 1961. 24th of December, 1961.
Oh, okay. All right. You're 24 of
Of
December.
the 12, 61, 1961.
Okay. 24, 12, 61. So you're born in the year of the ox. So you are a Bandele woman,
Yes.
which means that your prayer time then will be between 1 o'clock in the night
Mm-hmm.
and 3 o'clock in the night.
Yes, sir. That's my usual time of doing that.
Huh?
That's the usual time of doing that
Yeah,
because I
that's your
listen to you
prayer.
all the while.
Listen, you'll find yourself always wake up at them time,
Yes.
no matter what.
Yes.
And you'll be
Yes.
wondering how come I can't sleep.
Yes.
And you see, as 3 o'clock gone, you get sleepy again. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So people don't understand the angels wake you up
Mm-hmm.
because they want you to pray because they want to find out what you need. You
Yes.
understand? This is
Yes.
things that religions don't teach because they really don't know these little nitty gritty.
Yes.
They can't teach what them don't know, you know. In other words, the religious people try them best to help the earth become a better place, but them turn them back against astrology because in the old days, right,
Mm-hmm.
people get so frightened and so suspicious that any knowledge that is not really of the church scare them like hell.
Yes.
To the point where them would go to any length to make sure nobody.
Sure you don't have it.
Right.
Yes.
But the truth is, all knowledge is useful.
Mm-hmm.
Astrology don't have nothing to do with no Lucifer. It is knowledge of the firmament.
Yes.
Okay? And the devil don't make that. God
No.
makes
God made that,
it.
yes.
Yeah. Okay? It's
Yeah.
almost like the human being is attached by a imaginary string
Mm-hmm.
to the planetary bodies. And however the planets move and shift, the human being shifts the same way.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
why when a man get mad, when the moon get full, him go crazy.
Yes. Yes.
So that's
That's
why they call
true.
him a lunatic, which the lunar means moon.
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
Because I know this guy, whenever the moon shine, he gets a bit crazy.
Whenever it's full moon, they go nuts.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's true.
All right. So now, the auspices of astrology suggest that there's 12 types of people.
Mm-hmm.
And each type now have they behave like 12 different type of animals.
Yes.
But in
Yes.
the African scenario, we don't deal with the animal thing. We deal with our elders.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you were born the year of the ox, we don't call you an ox. We call you Bandele.
Bandele.
That means you belong to the dynasty of the elder, the arch elder Bandele. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But you still have the ways of the ox, which is stubbornness, extremely hardworking.
Yes.
You will not forgive so easy because you can't forget.
True.
The problem is that you'll find yourself living in the past.
True.
If you live in the past, then you don't really move forward so well. Because if a man hurt you, it could take 1,000 years before you get
Yes.
a man.
Yes.
And
Yes.
life is too short for that kind of space
Yes.
out business, right?
Yes. Yes.
So now, always pray between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. in the
3
night.
o'clock. Yes.
And your direction of power would be north-northeast. That means you need to face the north,
North.
turn an inch to the right, and you're facing your guardian angel. I
Okay.
can tell you, if you practice, everyone who practice praying at their prayer time, them get results.
Yes.
I mean, serious results. You know.
Result. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you this. You have a second card here now, and it is the Ace of Potency, suggesting that there's going to be a new beginning for you. You know, you try enough things and it never work.
Yes, true.
But when you pray your prayer time, you could create now a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you have a new paradigm, a new way of,
Yes,
a new
yes.
faculty of understanding life.
Yes.
The keys, though, is that you have to definitely be more forgiving.
Okay.
Because you're not an innocent victim.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, suppose a man rape you. You're going to feel like you murder every man you see, right? But a man would have raped you because when you were a man, you rape a woman then.
Okay.
So then you come back as a woman, blessed with a vagina, because you have to get raped.
Yeah.
And the man that raped you now is the same girl you raped last time that come back as a male.
Yeah.
That's how it works, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, it may sound unbelievable, but it is the only true justice there can be. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If a man do something wrong,
Okay.
you need to experience what he's done, how that feel. And then he learn something. It's about learning. It's not
Learning,
about
yes.
punishment, really.
Yes. Yes.
It's part of the learning process. And
Process,
the
yes.
human being that learn to forgive is the wisest human being in the world. In the world.
Yes.
Okay? And
Yes.
anger is a thing that ought to be outdated. Because an angry man is a madman.
Yes.
An angry woman is a mad woman.
Mad woman.
You
Yes.
cannot function as an angel. You cannot function as a God person when
Person.
you're angry.
Angry. That's true.
Okay? When you're angry, you're temporarily insane.
Mm-hmm.
Mad person.
Mm-hmm.
Look what people do when they're angry. Oh my gosh, man.
They
Your
are
third
crazy.
card here is the king of conception. Do you have a man?
I have a husband.
Husband.
Yes.
And you and him get along fine?
Yes.
Thank God. You have arrived. So when is his birthday?
He's born the 21st of June,
Mm-hmm.
1946.
Wow.
29th of June, 1946.
Okay. So he's born the year of the dog, right? That makes him a loyal kind of person who have a lot of
Very
principle,
much.
a lot of principle.
Very, very much.
So in the beginning, the two of you would have had a struggle because there were some slight misunderstandings based on the differences of wisdom.
Yes.
But as you grow older together,
Older, yes.
it all worked out into
Exactly
a
so.
clear understanding.
Standing. Exactly so.
So if you were not patient, you would have leave him, you know.
Yes.
Anyhow, you weren't patient, you would have leave him.
Mm-hmm.
But he would have never leave you.
No.
You understand?
No. No. You'll never leave me.
He's your dog, right? And puppy now leave him in people them. Big him up for me, saying.
Yes, I will do that.
Give him my undiluted respect.
I just leave him out of the bed to get in contact with you because I was trying to get in contact with you from over about 3-4 years ago.
Oh gosh. But
Yes.
look, you know. Look, you know.
Yes.
Your
I appreciate
father,
that.
what became of your father?
He died.
Were you close to him?
Not that much because he never owned me.
He never owned you.
No.
Well,
And he died not leaving anything given to me neither.
he gave to somebody else?
Your family take it away. In-law, what he raised. Stepchildren, what he take from his
because
wife.
You were not supposed to get nothing from him, you know.
Yes, so that's what I believe too.
Because of how you treat him when you was his daddy. And he was your child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never left nothing for him. So in this lifetime, even though he would want to leave something for you, you couldn't grab it, you couldn't touch it, you couldn't get it. Because
Wow.
that was your karma. Okay?
Okay.
In other words, nothing unfair don't happen to nobody. It only looked that way.
Yes, I always think about that. Say, I want to look that way, but God always knows everything best.
Yes. But not only God, you know. Because God is not alone.
No.
Okay? God have his goddess.
Yes,
It's just
it
that
is, yes.
religion don't teach that because them don't really know that. Right? And basically them don't want to know that neither.
And they don't want to know that
It
either.
don't fit what them believe.
Yes,
It don't fit
yes.
belief.
Mm-hmm.
But belief is not knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge is a whole lot of common sense.
Yeah.
Because if there's no female, there can be no male.
No male,
So
true.
where there's a male, there's a female.
Mm-hmm.
The only title that don't have no female is devil. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, devil have a female, but not in the English-speaking Caribbean.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But if you go to St. Lucia and those places where they speak French patois, them can tell you about the La Diablesse, which is the female devil,
Okay.
the devil wife, right?
Or the devil wife.
But
Okay.
we don't have them kind of knowledge.
Yeah.
English-speaking Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We only know about God, and we don't even want to hear about goddess because it don't fit. It don't fit what
what
it
some
don't fit
think.
what the Europeans teach us. The
Yes.
Europeans teach us about an old man up in the sky named God that have a son. One decade son him have. He don't have no daughter. Right? And him don't have no goddess. But in the African world, we grow knowing that there's a male and female deities
Mm-hmm.
of God and goddess, and that trickled down to man and woman.
Woman, yes.
Right? But we lose all that knowledge because of slavery. Okay?
Yes.
And right now, the average black man don't want to hear what the average black man have to say neither.
True.
You want to hear what a European man have to say.
That's true.
Because
That's true.
he's so brainwashed into believing that the Europeans are best.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true.
You get it?
Yes.
Yeah, which is very sad.
Very, very
Because
sad.
they really don't know nothing at all.
True.
Because if somebody really know God, them couldn't make you a slave for 400 years. Nobody who know God can make you a slave for 400 years.
No. Couldn't. Couldn't.
So you must don't know God to do that.
True.
All right. You have a card here now called justice. Justice shows that you're going to have to go to court at some point, you know.
Ah.
You're going to put somebody in court or something over something, and you're going to win too. You're going to win. All right? Not only that, but some piece of land or something that really supposed to be yours is going to end up coming to you somehow.
I'm a same piece of fatherland. Same piece of land my father have.
It's going to come to you somehow.
I know that.
You understand? Because those who grab it, if it's not the will of your daddy, remember your daddy not dead, you know, your daddy only passed away, but that don't mean that he's dead. Him can call shots somewhere he is, you know. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now the devil come up in your reading, which means that someone at some point had worked very hard, some kind of witchcrafting, to block you in some kind of way, you know.
Yes, I know that.
And not from now, from your younger too.
Yes, I know that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it could only work because that's what you did to them. It come back down to the circle of life that what goes around comes around. It's what you did to them in a past lifetime that them
Past
had the power
lifetime.
to do it back to you. But
Okay.
the time of that is coming to a close. And when it comes to a close, whatever for you, you have to get. You will get.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what. You will get what is yours in time. Okay?
Okay.
And it's going to happen in such a way that nobody can even vex neither.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And what is yours is yours.
I know.
And your last card here is the Emperor, which means that your father is sorry for the way that you've been treated.
I know that too.
He died a sorry man.
Yes, I know that too.
Because he realized at the last minute that you never really have him off, you know. You just...
Couldn't make it because I was in an accident and I was my leg was amputated.
Oh gosh.
And I couldn't get to visit him that much.
Him know, man. Him know that you couldn't really reach out to him. And him sad because he could not reach out to you neither.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know that.
He died unhappy.
I know that.
Because he had secret wish, you know.
Yeah.
But he never get the chance to manifest it.
Yes.
And I have a lot to do with him lacking wisdom too.
Yes, I know that. I said it too.
Him lacking education on a level too.
Yes, I know that because he couldn't normally read or write or do certain things.
So see, when you lack education, that's
Yes,
a serious thing
yes,
because
yes,
you don't
yes.
even know who to trust and how to flex.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
why I'm appealing to all our people. Educate yourself.
Yes, that's true. I know that. And I know that he although he died, he doesn't feel pleased.
Now listen. Don't even bother use the word die, you know. He has passed on to be with the ancestors. That is
yes.
not possible.
Mm-hmm.
A man got to be supremely wicked to die. And go straight hell. Supremely wicked. The average person don't die. Them lose them physical body.
Yes, but then going to another world.
Well, then there is a duplicate world to this earth, you know. This earth got a spiritual earth that look a lot like it, where those who pass away, them live there so.
Okay.
And then come back as babies.
Mm-hmm.
Here so. So when you die here, you're born over there.
Okay.
And when you're born there, it's because you die here. Right?
Yes.
And that's the way it go.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So we need to stop being so sad when a person passes away and just give thanks, sending celebration to that person's life. And we feel guilty and go down bad at the graveside because of how we treat them.
Yes.
How we ignore them.
Ignore them.
Like if we thought that we would have them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then them pass away.
So suddenly.
And when them pass away now, you hear some things about them that you never knew you realize that you never really know them.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically you never really know your father.
No, because I never grow with him.
Right, but people who flex with him know him.
Yes.
I can tell you about some good times.
Yes.
Which you wish you had.
Yes.
So
True.
that is a teaching, although it's a beating still. You know, it's a kind of a punishment still. But
yes.
what is done, and what not done, still not done, and blah, blah. You know?
Yes.
So, sister,
yes.
you take it easy because good times are coming for you.
Yes.
Why you lose your leg? You had an accident?
Yes.
How the accident go now? How that go?
Coming from work and the car bounced me down.
What were you telling me?
Yes, and foot was amputated same time.
So you were walking and a car licked you down?
Stand up waiting for a taxi.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now you should know why that happened, right?
I don't
in your
know.
past lifetime, you bounced on somebody and lick off them foot, same way. You understand?
Okay.
Maybe I'll drink some liquor, you know. and lick down on one, you know. And they lose them foot. You see, in this lifetime now, that same one probably I'll drink all the liquor.
And come back again.
Hey! You don't have no innocent victims, sister.
That's true.
That's why people need to stop being so angry and vexed with reality.
Yeah.
In other words, we need to have a new faculty of interpretation.
Yes.
For all the rare that happened to us and the bag of things that we go through.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, we need to put anger aside.
Yes.
Because the angry human being is a mad person.
Mad person. I think so too.
As a matter of fact, a lot of us mad. Naturally mad.
Mad. Yes, true.
We have no idea that we're mad, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Look the kind of things we think.
It's true.
Huh?
That's true.
Look, a person see a little moth, a thing like a butterfly, and him think it's a bat.
Bat.
Although him know that a bat is a rat with wings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he see this thing in him house, and him, even though it's a butterfly, him still call it a bat. He must mad.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He gotta be mad. He go to school and learn that Columbus admit that he was wrong, that this was not India. And he still call himself a West Indian. Huh? I mean, really?
Oh my God.
But them got West Indies cricket board and them West Indians. Eh? How could a Western African be a Western Indian? Because they're mental.
Yes.
Them head gone.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to wake up and smell the coffee because it's black.
Yes.
So smell the coffee and learn to love it because it's black. Huh? So, sister, you take care of yourself.
Thank you very much for this
you don't know your prayer time, right?
Yes.
So pray at your prayer time.
Yes.
Thank Almighty God and His goddess Mother Nature for what they have given you.
Yes. I thank you for life.
And if you listen, you see, if you're a female,
yes, I am.
Pray to God and Goddess.
And Goddess, yes.
Yes, because you're made in the image and likeness of her.
I listen that from you too.
Yeah.
I get that from you too. Not only God, what the Goddess.
My mother was an evangelist in the church, and my mother teach me that when God said, "Let us make man," he was talking to Jesus. I mean, so where him get son from without a baby mother? And she run away. Right? He's God, you know, he's God, he can just say the word. Sister, not even a God can make a son without a goddess. God, you can make any universe you want to make. But if you can make a son, you have to have a spiritual mother. You have to have a goddess to make that son, you know.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Even though he is the Almighty and can do all things, right? If he make a son without a goddess, without a baby mother, it means that is not a son, that's a clone. There's no way in the scripture say God cloned himself and met Christ, you know.
No.
He said Christ was with God before he came to earth.
Yes.
Because him have him heavenly mother.
Mother, yes.
Right. And most likely him have sister too. It's just that they don't talk about it. And that is
I'm wondering some of the time if he has any.
But he must have sister, but God must have daughters. How could there be something for earth that God don't have? And him have the whole wide world in him hand. And something in the world with him not have?
True.
Mama, you take it easy here.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Blessed,
you have a good day.
Blessed.
Okay.
And I basically would like to give the blessing of unity and love and strength to all those who understand the things that I teach. It is true too that the views expressed by me on this show are not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. Let me make that abundantly clear, okay?
Yes.
But it is the truth.
It's the truth.
The truth. Sometimes the truth sounds so stupid. They have some truths that sound so ridiculous. If you have a certain mindset that don't accommodate the highest plausible logic. But in this time, we have to know the truth and accept the truth.
Truth, yes.
Whether it is an acceptable view or not. So you take care of yourself, okay?
Yes. Same to you. Thank you.
God bless you, Mama.
Yes, same to you.
Bless it. Good. So now it's 4:41 in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, it is a gift and a pleasure to be here with you on behalf of myself and Royalty, who, by the way, plays some of his nice music tonight. We give thanks for all our listeners, all our callers, all our well-wishers, even our critics. Hey, big up on yourself, critics. Because without critics, there's no progress. Without critics, we will learn to check ourselves and examine our views. Without critics. So, hey, we give thanks for everyone. See? Francois and Paula and Porter Jones coming up at 5 o'clock. And remember, the show is the sunny side up. Don't forget. Don't miss it. And to book a private reading with me or a private life coaching session, whether individually or as a couple, you can please visit our website at Talaka, T-O-L-A-K-A, TalakaCosmetics.com. We provide you with nature's most naturally made beauty products, skincare products, fitness products, weight loss products, etc., etc., etc. And hey, you can visit my YouTube channel. Just type in King Majesty. You can't miss. You can even check out my album, Wisdom Unveiled, and hear dub poetry and all that. So, take care. And remember, it is nice to be nice. My number is 844-2295. That's 876-844-2295. So until next strong, what I'm calling next week, but we prefer to say next strong, Monday night, midnight, God's willing, God's bidding, God's blessing. Hey, meet us here, same time, same place, on the upper deck for another thrilling episode of Man Know Yourself, Wisdom Unveiling on the upper deck. Bless you.
walk good,